What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about the brand new Book of Boba Fett Black Series wave, already making its way here in the States. We're also going to be talking about our favorite non-Black Series figures of 2023. And also just a general Q&A. If you have some questions, some burning, maybe non-action figure related questions or action figure related questions, whatever you want. I mean, of course, nothing too weird.
Obviously. No, get weird. Just get weird.
All right,
just go as weird as you possibly can.
Justin says get weird this time, so we're going to be doing that as well on today's stream. So thank you for joining us, everyone, so far. We got 81 people in here. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Black Series here on the channel. I want to take a drink of coffee.
Yeah, because the Black Series news has been dry. Obviously, it's the end of the year. So, honestly, this past, whole month and a half has been not as easy as usual for stream topics.
That is true, but you know what? It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are still here. Look at that. 88 people. Even though there's no earth-shattering Black Series news. Well, actually, there is something I would like to complain to you about. Because
is it a certain swap?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could talk about that as well, because we like to document that.
Of
the
course.
serial swapper of Northwest Indiana.
All right. Go ahead and spit, Justin. What do you got for me?
Have you seen Landspeeder Luke's overview of the wave?
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
Okay, that Cad Bane. When we get into that topic, I got some complaints.
I mean, I guess it was kind of hard to say. We'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. But let's start out the stream like how we always do and say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. I want to give some brief priority here to a couple channel members. We got Soup Dragon, member for 18 months. Thank you so much. We got Ivan, member for 28 months. Thank you, Ivan. And Commander Marsh, another member for 28 months. Looking forward to a good stream, boys. Thanks. Thank you for the support. All right. Of course, we got 80s Kid in here. What's up, 80s Kid? We got Andy, Rebel Scum, Sandy Cheeks, Wayne Duckett. Good evening, Wayne. We got Gamer Zone, who might not make it today. We'll see you on the VOD. See you on the VOD, Gamer Zone.
No worries.
What's up, Dan? Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful lazy Sunday. So far, so good, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I woke up late.
Oh, yeah.
Lucy and I were at a wedding last night.
Oh.
And then the Target in that area was randomly open until midnight. So I was like, go to Target?
Anything
and
good?
That's where I found the serial swapper. That's literally insane that they go as far as Munster. Like, that's almost Illinois.
Yeah, they're definitely covering as much of Northwest Indiana as possible.
Yep.
Hey, 66, welcome to the stream. What's up, Gerardo? Nice to see ya.
Yo.
Not Obi-Wan. Managed to track down the Black Series TIE Fighter today. Fine addition to my collection. Very nice. Very large pickup.
Yeah, right there. Good
there
for
it is.
Stringing some Christmas lights on it.
Yeah, for real. 8 and Skate, welcome to the stream. What's up, should have figured. We got Lomond in here. Mr. Grudge is here, who got their Hiss tank this week. I've been playing with it while waiting for Star Wars figures to arrive. That thing does look epic.
You know, like seeing all of Mike Case's photos, I'm like, wow.
Right. That's what I was going to say, especially that Cobra Commander. I'm like, ooh, that's a nice looking figgy. What's up, James? Oppo, say my name.
What up, Oppo?
James is asking, has anyone found Balin and Shin in the wild yet? I've heard they've been showing up at some Walmarts.
No, I would be really surprised if they've been showing up in Walmarts, because I don't know.
Yeah. Wayne says we got Balin and Shin in the UK. Got mine about 2 weeks ago.
Of course.
What's up, Britt? Nice to see ya. We got Sal Cruz. Seth Nico. Dusty Trooper found lots of heat at Ross this past week.
Nice. Like
What's
that.
up, Zoo Boy? Tom Perceptor, hello. We got Blaine Smith in here as well. And Doug. Gyros, what's up? Hey Fig, how's it going, buddy?
What up, Fig?
CT41, Corellian Collectibles, Book of Boba Fett Mando in hand, easily top 10 of 2024. Yeah, I'm excited. I also couldn't wait, and I watched Luke's individual video about the Mando figure.
Yeah,
And
I literally have Corellian's photos pulled up. So I hope you don't mind, Corellian.
That figure looks amazing. Andy McDonald, hello. Got Will Bond in here. Meal Mox, Pandy, Alan Drin. Hey, I could talk. Hi, everyone from Scotland. What's up, Volts? Ooh, Blaine's at work. You know how we feel about work. Avoid your responsibilities. Watch the stream.
Yeah.
Get paid.
Except they're like a firefighter or something, so instead of putting out the fire, they're going to be watching the stream.
Still acceptable, I'll say it. Nixel Picks, what's up? We got Paul Morales in here. Darth Wizzy asks, have you considered collecting comics? I would say we both have a small collection of comic books.
I do. They're in that box up in my closet. I would love to get that Vader issue 1 signed by Charles Soule. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, that's probably not out of the realm of possibility.
No, Charles Soule does cons fairly regularly, so
because I'm pretty sure that issue 1 is kind of rare. I mean, it has to be.
I think it does have some slight value to, even if it doesn't, though, just because it's such a great Vader storyline, and that was a great time when we were like really into the Star Wars comic books, like going to the comic book shop every week and all that stuff. But yeah, we both have small comic book collections.
Yeah, I like Ultimate Spider-Man as well. Nate kind of got me into that, so I have like the first 6 like Ultimate collections of
You know what really sucks about that, Justin? They stopped making those.
That's literally why I never completed it.
And it's not even they didn't even finish the entire run. They just stopped making them.
Yeah, which I love those. Paperback, nice and thick.
Yeah, they were great. They collected like a decent number of issues.
And Ultimate Spider-Man is just so good as like a modern retelling and condensed version of Amazing. Mm-hmm. It was just, and I love the early 2000s vibe where Peter literally has a Cartman shirt.
Yep.
He has like a beefcake shirt on. I'm like, hey, South Park.
I mean, to me, like, that was like my Spider-Man comic book. Of course, it was like the perfect timing, like the early 2000s Ultimate Spider-Man, like being really into the Raimi movies and also having that comic book to read. It was like, oh yeah, this is great.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Mr. Coffee?
Yo.
We got Wayne in here. Oh, Jonathan says sometimes personality is enough. Hey. We got Joey Chapman here, who's first time tuning in. Thanks, Joey. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like action figures.
Yeah.
Jonathan, also thank you for being a member for 16 months. Appreciate that. And Collector Khan is here. Just thought I'd share my thoughts. Oh, no. There was a huge tornado that went through my town. Fort Campbell, Clarksville area, destroyed almost everything. Missed my home by 450, 500 yards. Crazy. Dang. Well, that is not good. I'm glad you are safe, Collector Khan. I did not hear about that tornado.
Yeah, neither have I.
What's up, Riley? Doug's saying they had storm chasers there.
Did they get the IMAX shot?
Yeah, I'm asleep at the wheel, I guess. What's up, Sean? What's up, Moving the man cave out of the bedroom after recovering from knee surgery.
Oof.
Back to the basement, perhaps, Sean? Volt says the hiss tank is so good. Fig says all the Joe talk isn't tolerated. No, honestly, Mike has been sharing so many pictures of the hiss, and it's just so...
I've been trying to think of like a Star Wars... Because the hiss tank isn't that big. No. Like, I will say it. It's not that big. So I'm like trying to think of some Star Wars thing that could be like comparable to that.
Ooh, Britt found the Balin Wave at Walmart Canada last week. Wouldn't scan, so the clerk just rang him up for the first Black Series figure in the app, which was Val, and it was $10 cheaper.
See, sometimes Walmart employees...
The based Walmart employees... that
maybe Canadian Walmart is different.
Well, I'll just never forget when the one lady was like so adamant about not selling us the Black Series figures that wouldn't ring up. But then another lady came up and she went, "Who cares? It's an action figure. $20?"
Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
Like, she literally said, "Who cares?"
She's trying to make that money. We're trying to buy it. She's trying to get them profits up. That's fine.
Trying to buy it. Ooh, Alan Drin ordered the Jeddah Patrol Stormtrooper today. Enjoyed your review. Thank you.
That's an oldie.
I
but
appreciate that.
I do like when we get comments on like the catalog.
I do appreciate the catalog views because that's honestly what I want. And you'll see in a video that'll be coming out in the coming weeks. I'm just really interested in like having my thoughts, or at least our thoughts, on as many Black Series figures as we possibly can on the channel, so that if anyone for any reason was ever like, I want to know about this Black Series figure, like we would have a video on it.
Oh yeah.
So thank you. 49er Brian, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Hey.
He says, love the basement. 9 Nub is figure of the year. Oh wait, they haven't made it yet. Why not Bastila Shan for top figure? Bastila was up there for sure. I saw a lot of people also shocked we didn't have the Book of Boba Fett Cad Bane on our top 10.
Yeah.
And they are at least like, I was also thinking this would be a good topic for a stream, Justin, would be to do the 10 through 20 figures of 2023, just because there's so many good ones. But I would say those are like easily top 15. Bastila and Cad Bane. Yeah,
there were a couple figures that kind of pained me to leave them out, specifically 40th Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, just because of how big of an upgrade that is compared to the Blue Line Puppy Dog Sad Boy Luke, and then also Black Chrysanthemum from Book of Boba Fett. Like, those were the two where I'm like, I wish we somehow could... You know, that's why we limit ourselves to only one honorable mention, because then it'll basically turn into a top 15 video.
Yeah, because if you watch some of our earlier top 10s of the year, it would be like 14, 15, 16, like picks. So we
have 4 honorable mentions here.
It's like, okay.
It's like 2017 out of the basement.
It's like we might as well call it a top 20 at that point. But... yeah, I appreciate the super chat. Bastila is a great figure. I think the main thing that kept her from the list was just the reuse of the legs.
Yeah, true. Even though they fixed the hips.
Yeah, it's
still good, but yeah.
What's up, Roman? Hey. Rebel Scum says, favorite adult animation, South Park, Family Guy, Simpsons.
I want to say, for me, it's South Park, because... I think South Park is like it's like a staple of free speech, where it's like they're not afraid to mess with any group, including like at one point they were literally threatened by like Al-Qaeda or whoever, ISIS. Like,
yeah.
So to me, it's just like they're a shining example of free speech and just like the spirit of, no, we can actually say whatever we want to a certain degree.
Yeah. I'd probably agree with you. I mean, early South Park is incredible. I don't really watch it too much anymore. Like, not really a whole lot of the more recent stuff, but
yeah, true.
I still go back and actually Paige and I just watched Bigger, Longer, and Uncut like the other night, the South Park movie. She had never seen it before.
Yeah. So, I also feel that way about GTA. Like, I'm like, that's like a staple of free speech, because every time there's a GTA that comes out, it's like the satanic panic of the 80s starts over again. And we're literally seeing that right now with the trailer for 6. So there's like always this moral panic whenever a new GTA comes out.
Yeah. What's up, Mark? And Limpar. Oh, thanks for answering my question on Twitter. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Glad I could help. Glad I could help.
Nice.
But yeah, so what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm so happy to see y'all here on this fine, lazy Sunday. I slept in as well, too, Justin. I was just, like, not feeling like getting up.
Yeah,
today.
I woke up. I was like, what are we going to do for the stream? It was so late.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man.
I mean, you know, it's fine. I think no matter what, if we're just sitting here talking about whatever,
chill vibes.
it's fun. It's fun for me. Sir Pounce got a $13 clone commando.
Yeah, I guess that's part of the news. I forgot to bring that up in like an image, but there have been a ton of deals going on.
True.
At Walmart. Wonder
What's
if I
up?
could find a link to that.
What's up, Blaze? Football sports. Football sports.
Dallas Cowboy.
I like a cowboy. But yeah. I saw Boy and the Heron last night, which is the latest Studio Ghibli movie. That's what I was up to. And I was really impressed because Robert Pattinson is one of the voice actors.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is.
And it was a bizarre performance from him. It was a very strange voice, and I really want to see like behind the scenes footage of him speaking in that voice. Just because it's so weird.
Someone in the Discord is saying Fives is in stock.
Uh-oh.
Probably way too late, because check this out. Ooh.
Boom. You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, but let me share the whole screen. Let me go whole screen. If you do join our Discord, it's a good way to get stuff when they come back in stock. Because maybe not right now, but earlier, someone put that Fives is in stock.
Heck yeah, Brian. Hiding in my office during work to tune in. That's what I like to hear.
Did you see this, Nate? The Revan Elite Saber is $119 off at Best Buy.
That's pretty tight. I do
Who's
like
pouncing?
that. I'm staying asleep at the wheel on that one.
I mean, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of them on sale.
Yeah.
Hold up.
The problem is these great sales are, of course, during the worst season of the year because you gotta, I'm buying gifts. I'm buying gifts for people. I don't have spare lightsaber money.
Right.
But that is That is sick, though.
Deal ends in 10 hours.
Fig got Mjolnir for $35 at Ross. Yeah, Ross is popping off.
Sheesh.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah. Here's the commando. Let's see if it's still up. Nope. So this was up for $13.
Yep. Wow. Jumped to $42.88. Well, I guess it's a good thing that we do so many great giveaways here on the channel, and maybe one of those will be part of that in the future.
Oh, do you have that one? Yeah, also, I mean, I guess this is also relevant. CMD store. We said this last week, but they do have...
Mando.
Now it's out of stock. We're so late to everything.
I was going to go for the single Mando until I saw it was $35 without shipping, and I was like, yeah, not doing it. I'm gonna get the whole wave besides Cad Bane, but
right,
to get that Mando early, I'm super stoked for this Mando figure. I think it looks incredible.
Right. We never pay over retail to get stuff early. I don't think we ever have.
Yeah, maybe a few dollars, but never anything like ridiculous.
Yeah, like I'm not going to buy a whole wave for $10 more each. Like paying an extra $40 just to get them early before shipping. I don't know.
I mean, plus, like, we had already talked about this, but we were both, like, pretty much in agreement. Like, yeah, we're not going to get this wave. Like, neither of us are going to try and get this wave before the end of the year. Because like I've been saying, I'm still trying to appreciate the figures that we just got.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with waiting a few for this wave.
Yeah, but luckily some people did bite the bullet. Like one creator, I want to shout out a couple creators here. This is a creator on Instagram. They're in the chat right now. It's Corellian Collectibles on Instagram, but for the sake of the stream, I'm actually going to jump over to their photos on Facebook because they're bigger. Just the format is bigger. So they got the wave here. So I think this looks amazing. Like, I think the new Din looks awesome. The helmet is so much better than what it used to be. I'm loving the soft goods cape. I'm loving the dark saber. This is a completely all new sculpt. So like, I also think the shoulder armor and the thighs, like everything just looks a bit more proportionate.
Oh yeah, I think it's really apparent when you see the figure side by side with the other Black Series figure, and then also like some of the other import figures, like in Luke's video. Yeah,
I saw a photo of them side by side. Maybe someone can send it in the Discord. Mr. Coffee? Someone?
Mr. Coffee?
Oops.
This is Glavis Ringworld, Britt.
Yeah, that's the Book of Boba Fett one. So it has the soft goods cape and everything. And I mean, I think the helmet is a vast improvement.
Yep. That was one of my favorite things, Fig. The vibro knife storage. Give me that boot knife storage, please.
Someone sent it, but it's probably way back.
Yeah, there's Corellian.
No.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to be seeing this wave sooner than March. Especially if Canada has it right now.
Oh.
Mr. Coffee, what a legend. Look at that.
Well, these are the imports, right?
Yeah.
This is like the
But that's what I'm saying. Look at that. How is the Black Series figure the best looking one? When there's two figures behind it that cost triple digits.
Yeah.
I really don't know what SHF was thinking for that season 3 Mando. Like, look at how dark it is.
Is that this one?
Yeah, that's that's just how it looks. It's dark. They made it like not like, I don't know what they were trying to go with on that SH figure arts. But I think he looks incredible. The shoulder pads are on the O-ring system as well, which is going to be we're going to be cooking.
Oh, this is from Luke's review.
There we go.
Yeah,
look at that.
Like, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Because that's always been my problem with the other Mando, the original Mando, is just the helmet looked a little pinched.
Right.
I mean, looked a little small.
It definitely was. That was actually one of my first instances of ever buying anything custom made. I bought a painted Mandalorian helmet to replace mine because I was so disappointed in the original release.
Yep. Also, join that Discord. We're going to drop the link.
Yeah. Zooboy says, call me a shill, but Hasbro has closed the gap on these imports. Just don't see how SHF and Mafex are worth it anymore. Double or triple the price, but definitely not double or triple the quality. I'd agree. I'd say at this point, their only advantage is accessories. And even then, there are some SH Figure Arts figures that are pretty bare bones, especially Star Wars figures. So,
yeah. So I also agree, Zooboy. And I know there's some people in the Discord that are super hyped on the other ones, and but some of them are saying like it blows this one out of the water. But
yeah, well,
I agree. The gap is closing because this is $24.99. Like, that's kind of what you have to keep in mind is the price. Like,
right. And I think in general, like, even Hasbro's photoreal application is better in a lot of ways than SH Figure Arts. But
I can't wait to get that one.
Jonathan, I also agree with this. There have been some recent SH Figure Arts figures that are just so over-engineered. Like, way too articulated for no reason. I'd also like to see this. Would you be down for this, Justin? Would you rebuy classic Mando on this body.
Well, I'm already rebuying Beskar Mando on this bodies. Well, technically, this is the second time they're doing a season 2 look. This one it doesn't have the snow on it, obviously, but this is the season 2 look where he has like more blue on his armor, like at the hips there and then the knee, which I love. I love this look with the subtle blue. But yeah, I would rebuy the season 1. I'm going to sell my Beskar Mando, and then if they do that, I'm just going to sell my season 1 Mando and replace it with that. I think I'm at the point in my Black Series collecting tenure, career, whatever you would like to call it, that now that I got rid of all my packaging, I feel even more inclined to, if a better version of this character is coming out, I'm going to sell the old one. It's no longer like, ooh, I need to keep this for the collection because this is the one that came out in 2019. It was part of Force Friday. Like, I don't have the package. So I just don't have that connection to it, to keeping it anymore when the upgrades come out. So, like, even the little R2, I'm, like, kind of tempted. I'm like, do I just sell this loose? Because I don't have that card. So, you know.
Maybe. Or, you know, you could stick that R2 on your prequel shelf, I guess.
Yeah, true, with the jetpack. We also got a look at the Pike Soldier.
Looking great. I'm down.
Yeah, I didn't like Book of Boba Fett, but it's also like an alien crime species. They also show up in the Clone Wars, which I wish we would have just got that design. But I am still down for at least one of these, even though they should have done like a faceplate thing.
Oh, what a missed opportunity to get people to buy multiples. They could have just done the gold and the silver, and then wasn't there like one more color?
Yeah, it's gold, silver, and then some other one,
like you see in the show. Missed opportunity there, but
well, that's nice. Zoo. Yeah,
nice.
I literally think I'm going down that. Same thing with like Luke. I'm like, we got that super superior 40th anniversary sculpt. So why do I need the sad one from 2014?
It's true.
I don't know. But yeah, it looks good. I'll get one. Just going one on that one.
Yep.
The Tusken Chieftain as well.
It's obviously it's so much reuse, and I hate to say it, but the Tusken body just doesn't feel all that great anymore. Like handling the archive Tuskens, I'm like, I don't know. And you can tell
like all the colored bits and stuff.
Of course, the new bits are nice, but we pretty much know what we're getting out of this figure. It's going to be a mad traffic cone.
Yeah.
I'm still going to get it, but yeah, you know. With how much new tooling they've been doing, sometimes it's like, man, I wish they could have just done a new tooled Tusken for the Chieftain.
Yeah,
like
especially being mainline, you know?
That would have been cool.
I think I'm passing as well, Jonathan, because this isn't even an instance of, I can get one and it could be like a background Tusken. Like, nah, they all look the same in Star Wars 1977. So, like, I literally have zero use for this because I did not like this whole storyline in the show. So I just have no reason to buy this.
Fair enough.
So I'm passing.
Brett says I was really wanting the Tusken Warrior between her and the Chieftain, so I'm like, when? Yeah, I think she would have been a much better pick for a Black Series figure.
Well, she does more in the show.
Right, and I do hope we get her as a Black Series figure. She'd be super, super dope. I'd hope they'd make it really articulated. We would need that. Not Obi-Wan says Chieftain feels weird. He doesn't have anyone to go with him. No warrior, no prisoner Boba, no Tusken Kid. Pretty much Nomad Boba is the only one.
Yeah.
Right. Also, what's up, Hooter?
Hey, Hoot. Another shot of Mando. Oh yeah, I love the Darksaber storage.
Yep. Awesome.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so that was Corellian Collectibles. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram. They also have a YouTube channel. Who's this? That's just a blank page. Okay, I also wanted... I have a screenshot from Landspeeder Luke. Has a review of the new wave on his channel, so go check out Luke as well. And they point out that the mainline one is unpainted on the torso, and this is the Target exclusive 2-pack version. Yep. How ridiculous. Like, that just seems uber ridiculous in my opinion, because not everyone wanted the 2-pack. So for those of you that don't know, Target exclusive came out with a 2-pack of this Cad Bane. This one has been sprayed with a matte finish, so that's why it's not as shiny as this one. Normally they'd both be equally shiny, but Luke does matte sprays. Right. And I just can't believe Mr. Coffee is saying it's a QC issue. It's supposed to be painted. And I was also gonna show you the official promo shots that has this painted. So this is the single release. And look, it's painted. Okay. But then we go to Luke's image, and it's not painted.
Alendrin says in the comments, someone said his was painted and Luke's might be a QC issue.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
That's what you get for ordering from CMDs. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Corellian says gauntlets are different too. Target one has the notches for the fire effects. Mainline has them filled in. Oof. So
why are they doing like different tooling and shit?
So you can't even... Well, that sucks, because it's like, what if I wanted to buy a single Cad Bane and use the flame effect?
Okay, so Corellian's was painted. Even though we were just... Did I not just notice that when we were looking? Okay, it's kind of hard to see.
I was going to say enhance.
According to this, though... Okay, so maybe it is supposed to be painted and Luke got some bad QC.
QC issue.
That's wild to me, that a whole... It's not just like one piece. It's also like this piece over here, this piece down here. It's like the whole thing right here. And yeah, this blue looks like the pearlescent thing that they do, the sparkle. It almost looks carbonized.
Really bright blue gauntlets.
Or no, he put a matte finish on this.
Right, but I don't think...
That damn pesky Luke.
But I don't know if they're that dark. Like, I almost am tempted to go grab my Cad Bane real quick, because the gauntlets do look... I don't know if the 2-pack normal gauntlets are that blue.
No, the head is different. The expression... The single release has more of a neutral frown, but the Target exclusive one, he's kind of emoting a little more expressively. That's a word? Expressively. He's a little more theatrical. He's snarling. I do prefer the 2-pack from the Target exclusive.
Yeah, bro, that blue is definitely different. Check this out. Mine is not sprayed at all, and it's like that.
Right.
It's like a darker blue.
Okay. That's odd. That is just odd.
Wilbon, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. He says, how do you feel about different holiday figures like Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, etc.? I think it would just depend on what it is. Like, I think I would agree with Britt here. I'd be down for a pink Darth Vader.
Oh, with hearts all over him.
Yeah.
I
I want more Halloween. I was disappointed we didn't get any more Halloween this year.
If they call it quits at Christmas and Halloween, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, for sure. But
because I mean, St. Patrick's Day. Let's be real. That's I don't know what to say, but that's not a holiday that is big enough to do figure releases out of. I feel like. I suppose it's different in Ireland,
right?
But
I do like Braca.
I don't know.
Easter Bunny Jackson.
I don't know. Zoo, I don't know. Han Solo and Leia with hearts for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a Black Series Nisa.
Now that I'd be down for. But yeah, I don't know. Leprechaun Ugnaught.
Yeah, Leprechaun Ugnaught.
I'm down for more Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Christmas, they must be just going strong, you know.
The Christmas figures must sell gangbusters if we've literally gotten a wave of them every year since they've been.
Yeah, what is that? 3 waves now?
Crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
But yeah, if they just stick with those two, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if St. Patrick's Day and Easter and all that is all that necessary.
Mm-hmm.
4th of July, like redneck stormtrooper on a shopping cart with a shotgun and like an American bald eagle on his.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
That'd be kind of a funny custom, actually. Maybe they should do
redneck stormtroopers.
Yeah, but I don't know because you're not supposed to. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not in the military, but you're not supposed to like deface the flag by having it printed on clothing or like, you know, all the people who wear certain clothing with it, it's like technically in violation of flag code or whatever. Like, I don't know if they can't do it on a figure.
I don't think that would be an issue for them. 212 Hunter, thank you for the $2. A Thanksgiving Java with dinner accessories. A roasted Salacious, perhaps?
Oh, he's gonna eat his little buddy?
Well, yeah, he's eating those frogs. You don't think if Jabba got desperate enough, you don't think Jabba has ever eaten a Kowakian monkey lizard?
No, man, he's no barbarian. That thing,
but people are eating them on the streets in Navarro.
That is cruel and sick. I'll never forget watching that for the first time. I was just like,
do you think the twins have eaten Kowakian monkey lizard?
Probably.
Roasted porgs. Yeah, here we go. HasLab Thanksgiving Bespin Room. Let's get it. The white table.
They would do some nonsense like that.
And it would fail again.
That's true, Britt. That's true.
I think the twins have eaten everything. That's what I'm saying.
Justice
Barbecue Salacious is canon.
Justice for Kowakians. Cancel people of Navarre. Like, that is barbaric, man. Because they're, like, sentient to a degree where they know what's happening to them. Like, cows and chickens, like, they don't know any better. They have no idea they're just being bred for slaughter. But a Kowakian monkey lizard, I feel like they have a certain level of sentience where they're like, oh shit, I'm next. Like the one that's like looking on in horror, like, ah.
Dude, bred for slaughter.
Yeah, porgs are just chickens, man. They ain't. That's just like any other typical animal.
Mm-hmm.
Porgs are total fair game. Chewbacca knew what was up. What up, Kyle? Thanks for eventually checking out the VOD.
Yeah.
Good luck at work.
Sick Society asks, what are your thoughts on a 212th Clone Trooper 2-pack or in a Clones of Republic packaging?
I'm down.
We need it.
Yeah, I know some people were criticizing the 332nd because it's like a figure we already have, but it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
And I'm down for it. I would also be down for them to do the 212th, give us the black line, give us the 3.0 sculpt.
Yep.
I'm not really a fan of that Walgreens one that came out a year or so ago.
They could do Clones of the Republic packaging version with a Grunt and Cody on the 3.0 body.
Yeah. I mean, what they should do is Jedi General, Commander, and then just do a single release for the Army builders.
Yeah. Or
that way you can get the Jedi and the General, since they're just specific characters. They're named specific. Get them in the 2-pack, and then do the Army builder as a single.
Not Obi-Wan is asking, are you guys getting the mainline Starkiller even after getting the PulseCon exclusive one?
Potentially. Strong possibility.
I think I'm going to. Just to utilize more of the accessories that came with that incredible set.
Yeah.
Norski's here. Hey guys, just got home from work. Had to walk home in the dark, cold, snowy outdoors. Got home an hour after I finished work. Oof.
Bro,
oof.
They got cars in Norway, Norsk? What's going on?
Sometimes you got to take the Shoelace Express, Justin. Check your privilege.
Hey, I bought my first car with my own cash. Danielle, you ever watching this? Your mom and dad's favorite? Because they didn't get me no car when I was in high school.
Family drama live
I had to
on the
grind.
air.
I had to grind for that shit.
Yo, Justin,
my brother too, Jason, Danielle, they got a car in high school to share. I had to grind and slave away at the movie theater to get my car. $3,000.
You're
back in the day.
You're bred different, brother.
There's my mom right there.
999 super sticker.
She's making up for it. She's making up for it.
You ain't got those soft hands because you were grinding for that car. You were scooping that popcorn.
I was shoveling that popcorn. They said, "Let me see your hands," and I had oil burns all over them. You got hard hands.
And I said, "Why are we scooping crumbs into the tubs, guys?" Crumb time.
Yeah, manager. Who's the favorite? Mom.
Uh-oh.
That's for you to decide.
Mom is in the stream.
That's for you to decide. You have 3 options. Or a 4th with Roxy in your profile picture. That's what she always says. Roxy's my favorite.
And here's your answer, Justin. We also have reliable public transportation system. Where's that for us?
I was going to say, Norsky, I don't know what public transportation is.
What is that?
Because in the United States, you can't walk anywhere. You have to drive.
Forced to drive.
You have to drive unless you live in a very urban environment.
Fig is going to get a standard release Starkiller as well. You can get 3 Starkiller figures out of the accessories. Whew. Ooh, bless Lucy.
Yeah, bless you, Lucy.
You're welcome, Krellian. Appreciate it. Appreciate
How'd
the
you
pictures. That was her sneeze was like clear as day right there.
Wow. She's like all the way down there. I don't know. Yeah.
Boom.
That's all right, Mom. Just remember who lived with you the longest.
Cared for you.
You've technically known me the longest, even though Danielle and Jason are like 10 years older than me. You've known me the longest because I lived with you the longest. Your last baby boy. She says all this, and then she'll say like, it just dawned on me that this will be my first Christmas alone without you, my last son. I'm like, you can literally come over on Christmas, bro.
It's not allowed.
Come on down. We got presents. He's from Norway.
Dusty Trooper asks, what about the Coruscant Guard for the Clones of the Republic 2023 and Black Line? They could also put one in the Mandalorian package from Grogu's Season 3 flashback. Technically, New media. Of course. You already know we'd love to see the Coruscant card.
Any and all upgrades on that 3.0 sculpt, I'll probably be down for. There's Lucy. We got family in the chat.
There we go. It was a mighty sneeze. It was a mighty sneeze. Not Obi-Wan asks, we know your top 10 figures now, but what is your worst or most disappointing figures of the year? For me, it is Balin, and disappointing is Pre Vizsla.
I'm going to say the carbonized 2-packs are the worst because of the... Not only is carbonized in the first place, they just picked like the most odd things. Ned B and the Purge Trooper who never interacted, and then Ahsoka and the HK droid. And also that HK droid, the assassin, the red one, is pretty bad.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with you. And I would definitely say most disappointing without a doubt is Pre Vizsla.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew what we were getting with it, but that still didn't make it any better once, you get it in hand and you're like, ugh. Like, yeah, of course. Like, this figure does suck. Damn it.
Yeah, Pre Vizsla doesn't really bother me anymore, though, because like you said, I knew.
Right.
And Wilbon, I'll defend the Magna Guard. I'll say it.
Yeah, I honestly put up just a tiny little fight for the Magna Guard to be on the top 10. I actually really like it. It's got some issues for sure, but I think overall I had a lot of fun with the Magna Guard.
Yeah. I honestly agree. It's really not that bad. Just put the shoulder thing back on. Mm-hmm. It's not that big of a deal. I'll say it.
But yeah, I don't know if I bought any figure this year that I truly thought was like, or at least Black Series wise, that I was like, oh, I hate this.
Because we don't buy the ones we don't like. It's like
right.
The HKAs have an assassin that just looks like a red popsicle. It's like,
right.
I already know not to buy it.
Yep, I didn't get that one. I probably will pick it up if it ever goes on a nice deep discount. But yeah, I'm just looking over at my figures right now, like trying to think like, is there any Black Series figure this year that I like despised? And I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know, Corellian. I wouldn't consider the Book of Boba Fett wave out until it's widely available in the US. At least for us. I mean, that's why it's going to be a 2024 wave. But you are correct. And you brought up a good point in your post. And that is, we have no idea. Like, we don't even know what the next wave is. Which is kind of crazy. Like, we always know. Well, okay, Starkiller, Balin, Shin, R5, and Fleet Commander. But I feel like we usually know a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, yeah, technically that will be the next wave. Balin, Shin, which, that might be a whole passer. You know, we have our whole waivers. This might be a first instance of a whole passer for me.
A whole...
Starkiller, I'm down for a sale because I can utilize some other accessories. Balin and Shin, I canceled my pre-orders this past week because their likenesses are awful. Their heights are terrible. Shin is way too big. Balin is way too small. Mm-hmm. Balin's lightsaber is laughably bad. R5D4, I'm waiting for the 4-pack, the Target one that comes with the pit droids. And Mando Fleet Commander, the helmet looks messed up. I'll say it. It's that weird loosey-goosey warped helmet, and this whole removable helmet thing. I know that's always been a thing, but something's happening with their removable helmets lately to where we're getting some really bad QC, and it's also just like a character that I have no need to acquire. So maybe that'll be a sale price for me as well, because that one is double packed.
I was looking at Oppo's comment here. I think if you're talking about this is Micro Galaxy Squadron, and it's the Mando, Luke, and R2 chase. That's what that is.
Typical Nate, hoarding chases.
I do love me a chase. Zooboy asks, will you ever pick up Balin and Shin on a sale?
Now, a sale, I could get down with. I could get down with a sale. Yeah, and it's from Mando 3, which Mando 3 was just kind of eh. So, it's even more of a reason not to pick it up.
Dank Ches says, I just did a pre-order purge. The only reason I didn't cancel Balin was because I already bought the swap Riva.
Yeah.
Yep, I got my Riva on standby.
Oh, snap.
Ready to go for swapping.
I don't know why, but I just like can't convince myself to do that. It's just odd.
I think if it was any more difficult than simply heating and popping, I would probably also agree with you. But because it is just a simple heat and pop, that's going to take 5 minutes.
It is.
And it's going to make it so much better.
But it just, I will know it's Riva's legs, and I'm just like, that's kind of cursed to me. Like, that's just kind of odd.
But
because I'll know whose legs they are.
But you don't really see them because you're only swapping the upper thigh.
But I'll know.
But you won't because there's like a giant skirt piece that blocks the legs.
But I'll know because I'm the one who did it.
I think you'll forget.
Unless you buy me...
If I did it for you and gave you the figure, you would forget, guaranteed.
Okay, so you buy me the figure.
No. You buy the figure, you buy an extra Riva, I'll do the swap for you and give it back to you.
Maybe.
Thank you, Corellian.
I know you can't tell, but I will know. And that's just cursed to me. That's just odd. Alright, how about this, guys? This was at Target last night. So Lucy and I were at a wedding, and then this Target was randomly open until midnight. I'm like, I haven't heard of a Target doing that in a long time. It was Saturday night, so something a little funny going on here.
The swapper is back.
We have the infamous NWI serial swapper.
This piece of shit.
Decided to swap a 2020 Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader, which is an excellent figure, and being over 3 years old, probably kind of rare, maybe.
Empire Strikes Back Vader definitely has some value, which makes it odd because it's like, why wouldn't you just like throw away your I would sacrifice the Kenobi Vader first things first, or maybe the 2017 A New Hope Vader before I sacrificed the actually valuable Empire Strikes Back figure.
Yeah, I scanned it because I was like, it's a Empire Strikes Back Vader. Like, what if I want it? So I scanned it. But obviously it's $28 because it's a Duels End Vader box.
Well, let's see. Let's go to Action Figure 411 and see what the current Empire Strikes Back price is.
I just love the black lenses on this figure.
This could actually be a decent swap. if someone needed this figure.
What a steal.
Like, okay, so currently, now the average sold auction is $26.34.
Oh wow.
$26.34.
I think swappers are way worse, not Obi-Wan, because scalpers they're at least operating under the law. It's not illegal to scalp, but it is illegal to steal, and this is straight up stealing. And I don't want to talk about it too much because it's like beating a dead horse on the channel. I just like to document it here to where if this person ever comes clean, or if we catch them in the act, I just feel like it'd be funny that we have all this like live stream evidence of all of their murders. This damn serial killer.
Yeah.
You know it's like a full-grown adult, and my headcanon, Nate, is this is the same person.
Okay, it almost has to be because it's always Black Series. and it's always in the same general vicinity of the more so Illinois side, like closer to Illinois side of Northwest Indiana, your Highland, your Hammond, your Munster area. That's where this person stalks.
Yes, and it I like this persona that we give them where they're like a serial killer, because it's like they have their territory and they only hit like certain areas, because they do not. I have not seen this at Valpo Target, but I have now seen it as far as Munster Target, and we have seen it. It's like Maryville, and we know it as far away as Munster. It's like this strip of 30 is his territory that they hit. So over the years, it's just like we've seen it so many times between Target and Walmart.
Yeah, we need a Bat Pat on this.
Doom, 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 doom. What are you doing? I have
Fear is a tool.
Yeah. I have before, because I thought I was doing something nice, but 9 times out of 10, it just ends up on the peg. Yeah. Like the next day you come back, it's just back on the peg.
The problem is, obviously, you could explain it to that employee then and there, and they could be like, "Okay, I understand," and then they put it back somewhere, but then a different employee comes in and goes, "Why the hell is this back here?" and goes to put it back on the shelf. So there's really no point. Unfortunately, there's just no point.
Right. Yeah.
There's too many people, and I would do the same thing. You got to think from the position of an employee. This is a $25 figure. It's not a TV. It's not a video game. So I'm sure when it comes to like theft, they're just like, it's $25. Who cares? Which is shitty, but it's the honest truth.
Yeah. Draw circles. Yeah. Let's get the yarn and like connect.
It's going to be like idle hands, where it forms like a pentagram or something.
Yeah. Exactly. Something's in the way.
Dinkelberg.
Yeah. It would be hilarious. Like, this is never going to happen, but it would just be so funny if like some YouTube channel came out and with like a video and it's titled "How I Got an Entire Black Series Collection for Free," and then I'm like, it's him.
We found him.
Did it. And this would never happen in a million years, but what if we caught this person in the act? That would be hilarious as well.
Yep.
I just want to know who it is. I want to see what they look like, and I just want to ask them. I just want to like ask them why. Like, why is this worth the effort?
And like we always talk about, obviously action figures are a luxury, so it's just like,
it's me.
You're not entitled. Yeah, Justin is.
I do very commonly find them over Nate, I would say.
That is true. But I think you honestly more so hunt in the wild than I do these days, because I pretty much just buy everything online.
Sure, I like going. I just like going, and Lucy likes Target, so like we're always down to hit up a Target.
Oh, of course. Who doesn't love going to Target?
That's what a swapper would say. Yeah, it's Lucy or Kiwi.
Dude, I bet it's Kiwi.
It is me, guys. You caught me.
Yeah, that's what a swapper would say. I would love to see it happen. It reminds me of the time that I literally caught someone hiding figures, and I watched them from around the corner and then foiled their plan.
Right.
But then it turned out to be, all for nothing, because those McFarlane figures are pretty common. But it was still fun. Yeah. Still fun to foil a hider.
Well, Nixelplix, what I assume they would do is buy the figure genuinely, and then they could either go home, or either they could do it in the parking lot or in their car. swap it there and then return it. So they go through the process of actually buying it and return it. That's why this has a return label on it.
Yeah.
Because they are buying it first, and then they're returning it for, a refund. And they just swap out a different figure. So really, unless you have an expert in Black Series, it's like 99.9%. It's like impossible that your average person would know, hey, this is supposed to be Darth Vader's look from Obi-Wan Kenobi, released on Disney Plus, where he had his mask cut and with the Hayden Christensen likeness under there. That's not that figure. Like, nobody would ever catch that, and I don't expect them to. I would never expect a retail employee to catch that. Don't they ask for ID when you return? You just need a receipt.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever been asked for an ID when I'm genuinely returning a product.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like to share these. I mean, there's no point in sharing these, but I just like to share these and photograph them and talk about it on stream. Yeah. At least you can't do it with TVC because they're on a bubble.
That's right.
Unless you like really go crazy and like get a heat gun and then re-glue the bubble.
Like the Lego psychos?
Yes. The actual psychotic people who do it for Lego.
Yeah, I think the ESB Vader in the package is the biggest head scratcher here, beyond anything. Why sacrifice the ESB Vader? Yeah, so Serial Swapper strikes again.
Yeah.
What a scumbag.
Yep, and we'll continue documenting it until the end of time. Until we bring this guy to justice. I will not rest until we find justice.
I will not sleep.
What the hell are you supposed to be? That's going to be
Vengeance.
us. That's going to be Nate walking down the aisle all slowly. The swappers are actually a group of people.
Yeah.
It's like a little swapper society. Like, what's that? The Court of Owls.
Yeah, it's the Court of Owls, but it's a bunch of swappers. They trap me in an underground labyrinth where I have to escape. Hey, speaking of that, Rebel Scum says bring him to court.
Bring them to court.
I will
OTB court is now in session.
I will cry tears of joy if we get Pat Bat and Court of Owls in the same movie.
Yeah.
Also, want a Sprite Cranberry?
Yeah. I love this idea. Interview them, but pixelate their face and then do a voice, pitch shift their voice.
I couldn't stop swapping. It was an addiction. My strange addiction, swapping figs.
Yeah, what is that? What is that called when you're like obsessive with stealing?
Kleptomaniac.
Yeah, it's a swapper maniac.
Yeah.
But yeah, could be a woman, but no, this is a man for sure. This is a sad 40, 30-year-old. I don't know. That age. It could be someone young, honestly, but I don't know. In my head canon, I'm thinking I'm thinking of the World of Warcraft meme from
South Park?
Yeah, South Park. I'm like, it's totally just one of those people. Yeah. We gotta catch them first.
Yeah.
We gotta catch them first.
Gotta complete the storyline before the documentary happens.
We should lift some prints. I wonder if there's like a personal...
We dust them for prints.
Yeah, dust them for prints and then hire a PI. I don't know if they could possibly do anything with fingerprints. We need an inside man. We need like a police, FBI guy.
We'll get buddy with some of the cops we used to know from the movie theater.
Okay.
And then we'll get them involved in the investigation.
Yeah, I think there's got to be one officer watching the stream right now Help us out.
We're
gonna buy the swap, send you it. You can dust it, and then get us those prints. And we're gonna ID this guy.
Old Bob Schrader on the case.
Let's do it. And then there's gonna be like a lineup, and we're gonna have to choose who it is. But it's gonna be like Fig and some other people. It's gonna be our mods.
It's gonna be all the mods.
Yeah, check for DNA. Some poor guy, his wife keeps him on an action figure budget. Dateline NBC.
What I'm gonna
to catch a predator.
So you know how like by the returns there's always like a random like aisle of like chips and crackers. Mm-hmm. So I'll create a ghillie suit of Cheez-Its and I'll blend in to the aisle and watch for them to come and make a return. I'll do it every single day until we find them.
Yeah, we need to like set them up with something so desirable that it's like impossible to resist.
We will bring in a Shadow Squadron set and put it on the shelf to set them up.
No, don't send these. No.
No.
Not the rebels.
Dude, but is that the photoreal Hera? Because I think you'd be taking an L if it's the photoreal.
Nah, that's the
regular. It's not. Okay. I was going to say, that would also be an L, because I guarantee you the Ahsoka Hera figure will probably end up on clearance.
What's up? We got a new Discord member, Thomas. Yeah, we do it like to catch a predator, and one of us walks in like, "Hi, I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. What are you doing here?"
Yeah, have a seat.
Yeah. Am I going to jail? Yeah, I think you are.
It's Norsky.
It's a foreign adversary. It's a spy from Norway.
This is like Cold War level conspiracies.
Yeah. It's the Red Scare all over again, but it's just randomly Norway.
This is the Cold War of Black Series collecting.
It is. We're like, what is that with like hackers? There's like black hat and white hat. We're white hats. Okay, yeah. We're trying to stop the scalping, stop the swapping, stop the hiding.
This is the Cuban Missile Crisis of action figure swapping.
You do realize you swapped a figure. What do you have to say? That figure was... Yeah. I'm down. Let's do it. I'm down for it. We just gotta find him.
It's Tom. Finally joining the Discord. About time, Tom. About time.
Must do that. But what is the video, though? What is the actual video? Because we're not ever going to find this person.
It'll be us on a wild goose chase.
Yeah, it's like those really clickbait. What's his name? Or he's like, I found 10,000 figures. Who is it?
Oh, yeah. Rocco.
Oh, Rocco the Great. We do it like that, where it's like,
I found an action figure from 1863 under the shelves at Target.
Put confronting a swapper in all caps, and then in the
You know what we need to do is let's go to Munster Target dressed as Sherlock Holmes, like in the old like detective gear, like a trench coat with a big like magnifying glass, and we'll go looking around for clues. Mm-hmm. Or we'll be like the Hardy Boys.
It's Luke Ness. It's Luke Ness over in Illinois.
Dude, we could yeah, true. Luke Ness is a prime suspect, actually.
I think it is Luke Ness.
Now that I think about it.
Dude, let's go to Bass Pro Shops. Get the ghillie.
Buy ghillie suits.
And then we film the video like it's that Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Or is that Modern Warfare 1? All ghillied up.
Oh, yeah. You
take the one on the right. I'll get the one on the left.
The
on
tanks,
your mark.
The tanks are like driving right by you. And oh, yeah. I mean, you already know.
I'm down. I just don't know how I feel about filming in a public store
that would
acting
be
a fool.
That would be the tough thing. It's like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
It's Land Speeder Luke.
We don't know what he looks like. Some people might know what he looks like.
True. We do.
Yardy. Yeah.
Because Land Speeder Luke is actually just off camera the whole time.
Justin, do you want to talk about some figgies?
Yeah.
Non-Black Series.
I forgot to mention this first.
Oh.
I wanted to mention this at the very beginning.
Well, an hour and 12 minutes in is basically the beginning.
I mean, we still got
40 minutes left.
204 people watching.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve this year, December 31st, 1 p.m. Central Time, we will be playing Star Wars Battlefront 2004 on Steam, and that is our annual multiplayer community. Anyone can join if you have Battlefront on Steam. If you join our game, there's up to 64 players. So definitely join us. If you have a computer and you have Steam, the games are dirt cheap if you don't have them, and you can literally run Battlefront 2004 on a potato. So
yeah,
definitely join us for that. It's our new annual tradition.
It'll be a lot of fun. Battlefront 2004, still a great time.
Still a great time.
That's the best part, and I think that's why it's always nice to do the older Battlefront games, because pretty much anyone can play it. If you have a computer, if you literally have a laptop or a desktop that's from like 2010 and beyond,
yeah,
you're in. You are in.
Right.
Well, you gotta spend $5 on Steam, but
right. We were trying Battlefront 2 2005, but it's just not working with Streamlabs and the multiplayer and the online. For some reason, Battlefront 1 is a flawless experience.
Yeah, it's really weird that hopefully, I mean, maybe one day Battlefront 2 will be fixed, but
yeah.
No.
But then our other topic for the stream, I'm typing out the banner.
Type out that banner.
All right. Oh, same. That's like peak nostalgia for me. That's like when I got a PS2 for the first time and my mom got me Star Wars Battlefront 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh. But we wanted to talk about our favorites of 2023 from other lines.
Hey.
A few weeks ago, we streamed about other lines that we collect.
Mm-hmm.
But now we had the idea to talk about some of our favorites of the year. So, like, specifically from 2023, from non-Black Series lines.
Yep. So 2023 was a great year for all action figures, I think. Saw some great stuff from all the different lines that I collect. And yeah, normally I just like to write down my top 10 of the year, but I thought it would be fun if we talked about it on the stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Or just our favorite. I don't know how many you have. I actually have more than 10. So
yeah, I don't collect that many other lines. So like,
yeah.
I don't even know if I have 10 non-Black Series items specifically from 2023, because there are some things where it's like, oh, that might be 2022.
Yeah. I was honestly surprised when I was gathering up some figures. I was like, oh damn, that was 2022. I'm like, what year is it?
Right.
But
it all blurs together.
So since I probably have some more picks than you, let me start things off here then with a figure that I recently picked up, and I think this only creeps onto my favorites because I didn't pay full price for it. But my first pick is Star Wars related, and that is the Vintage Collection Happy Meal Paz Vizsla. This is just a really great figure, really wonderfully detailed. Now, if I would have paid the full deluxe $28 for this, probably would not be included in this discussion right now. But getting it for 13, this is a damn fine figure.
I like that.
You get the little blast effects. You get a blast effect for the rifle, the shield.
It's like everything the Black Series should have came with.
The correct tube. And knife boot storage.
You see, TVC crowd, I know it takes a long time.
Yep.
A long time for you to get these figures, but when you do, they are definitive, and they're like more definitive than the Black Series.
This one would absolutely have been worth the wait if we waited for it in the Black Series and this is what we got. It'd be amazing. This one is it's a great TVC figure, and it's another example of just how great TVC has become. Like, they're so great with the new updates. I honestly feel like we could probably see butterfly joints on some TVC figures sooner than later.
Right.
So that's my first favorite non-Black Series figure of the year.
I'll be right back.
Simply because I didn't pay full price for it. If it was a full pricer, wouldn't have included it. Blaze, lots of Mythic Legions. Figure Arts Vegeta and Trunks, all top 6. That's awesome. The Platinum Paul Atreides from Dune. Nice find. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Coffee. Happy Meal Paz is actually accurate. Only missing the Bantha skull on one of the shoulder pads. True, very true. But still, though, it's great how well this figure turned out. I really liked it, and wasn't initially going to pick it up, but then, you know, when things go on sale, it gets different. Yeah, Blaze, Dune 2 is going to be the best film of 2024. You are right about that. And Ivan says, Storm Collectibles Baki is probably my favorite figure of the year. For being a guy in shorts who fights, I love it, and it is my desk figure. And Fig says, G.I. Joe has several of my top 10. Then Joy Toy Warhammer 40K rounds it out. Yeah, I was going to include, I would say a pick I am not going to show off today, but it was very close to being included on the 2023 list, would be the Arctic Cobra Bat. That was a really fun one. I love the chainsaw arm. But just to keep things moving on, I do have one McFarlane figure that I really think stood above the rest in 2023, and that is going to be the Nightfall Batman here. What an epic, amazing figure from McFarlane. Probably one of the best proportioned Batmans they've done. Easily one of the best articulated. You get some alternate hands with him. The cape is a nice neutral flowing cape, and it's nice and soft, so you can really pose it and get it out of the way. And yeah, it's just a really solid Batman figure. Nightfall is a great storyline. Maybe they could have darkened the costume a little bit. You know, the gray might be a little bit light for some people, but this is just a nice, great looking, classic gray and blue Batman.
Whoa.
McFarlane.
Dude, someone got on my ass last stream in the comments about my McFarlane comments.
Oh yeah, I read your little exchange. I was tempted.
Bro.
I was gonna text you because basically I was on your side because they were just spewing off nonsense that's not true, like outdated information. So
someone was really upset at my McFarlane comments.
But yeah,
Like,
this is a really great figure.
those joints. Are you going to tell me Hasbro sculpts are worse than McFarlane's? Like, no way.
Yeah, look at that elbow. Yeah, that looks great, guys. Really nice work there.
It's my pickup right here.
I think people are just so desperate to hate Hasbro, and they just can't handle the fact that, like, McFarlane figures are good, but they're not great.
No photoreal. Their proportions are all out of whack. A lot of their double joints, you can't even fully utilize them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. And then they said accessories. Like, they tried to say you're spending $10 more. I'm like, nah. Mainline Black Series is $25. I'm sick of the whole narrative of Black Series is it's getting up there. It's like $35. Like, there's like 2 or 3 deluxe releases a year. Mm-hmm. Mainline is $24.99. So no, it's $5 more than McFarlane.
Right.
Don't try to.
And actually, if you want to get into it, Justin, McFarlane figures have steadily been increasing their prices. There's a decent amount that are $22.99 now, not $19.99. And on top of that, they're moving to a collector line that's priced at $29.99, and you get a little stand for the trading card now. So the days of $20 McFarlane DC Multiverse figures are pretty much already gone, unless you're at like a big box retail store like your Target or your Walmart. But online and the newer stuff like I have it right here. Look at this. I have it right here. This is the collector line that is $30. So you see you get 2 accessories. You get the card now and a display base. So what about this screams insane value over Black Series? Because to me, here's what I see. Piece of junk that's not going to leave the package. Accessory I'm going to put on the figure, and accessory I'll have the figure hold. Like, pretty typical stuff here. So I honestly think that the argument of McFarlane being more affordable or having better value is honestly, it's kind of bullshit. It's kind of bullshit.
And age old, like, it's not Star Wars, so why would I buy it?
Right.
Like, that's why other lines don't really affect my view of Black Series, because I'm not gonna buy, like, even if a different line has more bang for your buck, there's more value.
Right.
I'm not gonna buy that because I don't know who pink guy in yellow, whatever the hell that is. Like, what is that?
It's Sinestro. He's the main villain of Green Lantern.
It looks like Strawberry Lemonade Man. Like, I don't know.
But
because I'm not familiar with it.
But that's the point, though. 2 accessories, this is $30. The little card with the trading stand is not value. I'm sorry, that is artificial value thrown into the package to make you think psychologically you're getting more. But you're not, because it's just a stand for a trading card, and I could frankly care less about the trading cards. So
true.
Justin, I showed 2 figures for favorites of 2023.
I'm gonna start off big.
Start off big.
You guys hear my chewing on those goldfish?
Yes, you can.
All right. So I'm gonna start off big here.
Ho!
With this good boy, or girl, technically, Jurassic Park. This is the Hammond Collection Brachiosaurus. Oh my god! Here he is. There's the full frame.
Nice.
This thing is insane. This is easily the largest action figure I own. Easily. Mm-hmm. I love that the neck is soft rubber.
Yep.
They
nice.
did have the glass eye in there with the pupil. Articulated mouth. The Hammond Collection has been a line I've been really getting into this past year or so. Love the paint on it, the detail. It's a big, bulky girl. You can get this to stand on the back two legs as well. Like, it's like reaching up for the leaves. So, like, I went to Hobby Lobby or something.
Got
so
some leaves.
Yeah. I don't know why the tag is still on it, but I just stick those leaves in there, close the mouth, and it's like, oh.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is such a great figure. I've been so tempted a couple times that it's dropped to like the $50, $60 range.
Yeah. Right. And I love the detail on the Hammond collection because I like how the colors blend very seamlessly, like the lighter color with the darker, and it's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but there's like so much nice sculpted detail and just paint along the spine and the legs and the nails and the face and the neck and everything. And it's just huge. It really like adds to
but it's
a
hollow
display.
It's hollow, Justin. Tell everyone it's hollow.
I mean, it probably is hollow, but I don't care. I mean, it's kind of heavy as well. Let's see who else we got. My other picks. You know I love me some NECA horror.
Ooh.
So this...
I mean, you already know I was also gonna bring up the Ultimate Miner from My Bloody Valentine.
Yep, this is from the 1981 classic, and NECA is really rounding out their slashers. There's a few more big ones from the 80s that we need, but it was so great to get this. Especially because the Scream Factory of My Bloody Valentine was released not that long ago.
Yeah.
So we found an appreciation for the film. And great Valentine's Day movie, of course. And he comes he also comes with the like box of chocolates in the shape of a heart, but on the inside it's a human heart.
Mm-hmm. And he has the nail gun and the knife.
Yeah.
You know,
and guess what, guys? This is reuse.
It's a reuse.
That is a Michael Myers torso.
Yep.
And legs, I think.
The lower legs are new, but
but
the upper thighs, the upper arms, the chest, pretty much new is lower arm, lower leg, head. Yeah. Everything else is just Michael Myers, but it works.
Right. We love horror and we love NECA, so I only pick up about 1, 2, maybe 3 NECA things a year because they are getting up there in price.
Yeah.
And of course they release tons of stuff that I'm not into. But when they go their like classic slasher route, I'm like, ooh, gotta pick that up. So yeah, I love that.
They have not. There's
I was going to say, I don't think they have.
And Fig, they do have a Candyman figure, but it's the 8-inch cloth goods line. Yeah. So it's not
the Ultimates.
It's not Ultimate scale, unfortunately. But
yeah, we should point that out, too. We prefer the Ultimate 7-inch hard plastic scale.
It's just so much better that way. But yeah, and it was also... It was also...
Great figure.
Great because we had the cloth good miner for so long, and it was like, are we ever gonna get an Ultimate Miner?
Yeah.
There's still a few more of those cloth good like we do need an Ultimate Candyman. We need an Ultimate Herbert West too.
Yep.
I need an Ultimate Victor Crowley. Why are they only in the 8-inch line?
Yeah, Jigsaw is gonna be a pickup for sure.
Jigsaw is for sure a pickup. That one is gonna be great. What do you think about... Are you going to get Thing Dog, Justin?
Like, I wouldn't be opposed if I just casually find it, but if not, I'm fine.
But do you know its price?
Yeah, it's like very expensive, isn't it? It's like 60, 70...
It's 65, yeah.
Yeah. That's a maybe from me. It would have to be on a good money day.
Now, Obi-Wan asks, what is the best NECA Michael Myers? I want one in my shelf.
Probably the one from the 2-pack.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would recommend the Michael Myers Dr. Loomis Halloween 2 2-pack. That's the best one in my book because they actually did photoreal on Michael's mask. And they did photoreal on Loomis as well. So they both look really good. And it's Jigsaw as a figure. So there's no pictures yet, but it was leaked on bestbuy.com. And it's him in the black
robe.
Yeah, I guess robe would be a good way to describe it. There's a list of the accessories it comes with. It comes with some pretty good stuff, so
no Billy the puppet?
Yeah, no accessory? Billy.
What?
Well, they're probably saving. I would have to imagine they're saving that for something.
I would thought for sure it would come with Billy the puppet on his little tricycle.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Dang.
The old figure did.
Shit.
I don't know. I'd have to find that.
We both have McCready.
I'd have to find that leaked Target listing again to see for sure. Yeah, McCready's great.
Zoo is saying no, it does come with Billy.
Oh, okay. Good. And the tricycle. Perfect.
Ivan says we need a Hoffman.
Yeah. Just a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
Freaking Hoffman. But yeah. Now I wonder, Justin, do you have this NECA figure in your favorites of 2023 from other lines? Because I definitely wanted to talk about.
Yeah. I knew you were going to grab that, so I didn't grab mine.
The Feral Predator here, which is just an amazing figure from NECA. I just recently opened mine, and so worth the wait. Probably one of the best NECA Predators that we've seen in a while. And it is actually a new body, which NECA usually doesn't do for Predators. So it was great to get a new body for a Predator, and they just delivered so well on it. And Prey is just such a great movie too. Nice return to form for the franchise. So having a solid movie with a great Predator design and NECA just killing it as they always do with Predators.
It's just so good.
This is just an amazing figure. And I love what they did with the helmet. How, of course it is removable, but the mandibles are also removable and interchangeable. So they still all work with the mask on or off. So you can get him in the wonderful screaming pose and still have the helmet on. I just really, really enjoyed what they did with this figure. The details are great. The paint apps are wonderful. Absolutely a top 10 of the year.
Yeah, they always kill it.
And I honestly hope we get the main character from Prey. I think that would be really badass.
Mm-hmm.
To get her.
Nari?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I actually... I have not revisited the movie, even after purchasing it on 4K. So I'm kind of a little bit of a poser.
I've seen it 3 times now.
Yeah, I watched
Naru.
Naru, okay. I watched it twice. But I would love to see Naru. That would be really fun to get her with the Feral Predator. So the Feral Predator, definitely a figure to pick up. A shining example of the Predators.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say if you're looking for a NECA Predator to dip in on, this one would be great too. Also, shout out to the magnetic, back piece thingy here. Yeah. Really, really crazy that they were just like, oh, let's put a magnet in it. Great one.
Yep. All right, my next pick. I know this is a controversial thing in the realm of collecting Marvel Legends, but I'm going to go with the 3-pack that I got of... Got Tom here, of course. Very cool figure, very satisfying.
Painted web lines.
Yeah, actually painting the web lines, thank goodness. We got Andrew, who looks excellent.
Can't wait to get my unmasked Andrew.
Yep. And of course, I showed a couple weeks ago the Toadster.
Oh yeah.
Still rocking the pose.
I mean, that's just a great pose. Like how could you ever break that pose?
Now, Toby could have been done better, but after all these years, just finally getting a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure, I'm like, thank goodness it finally happened, because we need more Raimi figure. I cannot wait to get that Doc Ock that's coming. And it's cool to get Tom from No Way Home. Sure, fine, I'll take it. Although this is still wrong, right? Is this from the final battle, or am I tripping?
I'm pretty sure it's from the final battle, but people were upset because they wanted the final swing suit, which is what they made in the separate pack. You know, the three carded releases.
Yeah.
It's the final swing suit.
And it's just cool to get Andrew as well. Now, I know that value-wise, a lot of people are upset with this set.
Here you go. Scolio says blue is supposed to be black and no wrist guards.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it was still wrong. People have issues with the value on these because there's no alternate heads, like an unmasked head. And then they're doing the single releases that have the unmasked heads. And I'm going to be honest, scumbag. That's like a scumbag move.
100%.
It's absolutely unfair to the people who bought the 3-pack. Because I want Toby's head.
Yeah.
I want to see his face on the figure, damn it.
Yeah, it's really frustrating, especially because they released in the same year. Like they
are lacking hands. See, why are they doing this? Marvel Legends, they're supposed to be the one that comes jam-packed with all the accessories.
Well, Marvel Legends has been dialing back
way
big time. But, yeah, I mean, to release them in the same year, it's just like, ugh. And then to do stuff like that, where like, well, if you buy the single releases, you don't get the hands. But if you buy the 3-pack, you don't get the heads. And if you buy the 3-pack, you get the wrong Tom. But if you buy the single-pack Tom, you get the final swing, which is from the last 10 seconds of the movie. So,
I mean, sure, this is true, but okay, what about Toby and Tom, though?
I mean, of course, they were probably like, if we can't do all three, we're going to do none. But still, it's just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, then you shouldn't have done the 3-pack. You should have just single released them all. Skip the 3-pack, and you could have done Toby by himself, Andrew by himself, Tom in that costume, and then Tom with the final swing. People would have bought all of them. They still would have sold. People love the final swing Tom Holland costume.
Right.
Even I feel like if I see that figure swinging on the peg at Target, I'm going to be like, because it's just a damn good Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, and then the problems that do exist for Toby, like his head, it's like maybe they could have waited and did a better head sculpt with better paint or whatever. So I get it. I get the critiques, but I still just enjoyed getting them all three at the same time and just having that final scene ready to go. And being the first Toby action figure for me,
Yeah.
it meant a lot. And now I want them to do a Spider-Man 3 black suit. Like, they need to lean into the Raimi trilogy. They would get me on any Raimi trilogy figure. I would buy every single one they could possibly do. Give me a Green Goblin, because I don't want that. It's Disney, so we have to make it a different design. Like, just give them the regular design. I want that original Spider-Man 1 Green Goblin. Yep. 100%. Do a better Spider-Man, like from Spider-Man 1 or whatever. Give me the black suit. Give me new Goblin on the surfboard. Doc Ock is already coming. Give me Venom. Give me Topher's Venom.
Yes.
I'll take them all.
I want a regular Sandman, not strictly sand, but like with, green striped shirt on.
Yeah, because they... Why did they do that in that movie?
It was like
he's just always in sand form.
wasn't it something like the actor wasn't available to shoot anything, so it was like CGI the whole time? I think it was something like that. So they just like voice acted him, maybe. Right?
Yeah, they made it work, but yeah, sure.
But still, it's just like like even that figure. I'm like, it's cool because it's that actor's likeness, but I'm just like, but he's just all sand. It just doesn't look that appealing.
Yeah, so I really hope that is like the one thing that could get me to buy like a whole wave of Marvel Legend. True late night. Very true.
There you go. Thank you, Zoo Boy.
So you leave it to Zoo. But one.
There's no need to stop me, Peter.
Yeah. My other one, I wanted to pick one of the diamond figures, diamond level figures.
Did those come out this year?
I think they did. Because I wouldn't expect them to be on store shelves for years. I mean, maybe. Some Mattel purist can tell me, but I would probably choose the Enderman.
Ooh.
Just because the base
Nice.
is so cool. I love the articulation. Yeah, I don't know if these came out this year. They're just so fun.
Yeah, those are dope. Those are definitely dope.
I also love the dog because of the magnet.
Put a magnet on a figure and I'm like so impressed.
Yep.
I'm like, wow. It's like I've never seen a magnet before.
Do you remember magnetics? Or is that what they were called? It's like those building toys that were magnets, but kids started choking on them.
Perfect.
They'd stick them in their mouth, swallow them, and then they would be connecting in their stomach, and then they would cause all sorts of problems. I think it was called magnetics. But I was one of those kids. I was like, magnet?
Yeah.
They go together?
I'm still impressed by magnets. So were those your favorites for the year? That was kind of what you had, or? Yeah,
because I don't collect a lot of other lines, so like,
right.
That I just didn't have that many. I mean, I collect NECA, I collect Hammond Collection,
Darth Educator.
But other than that, it's just random bits.
Perfect.
Nice.
Ooh, Zoo Boy. They did in fact come out this year.
Ooh, so
yeah.
They count.
I never had these, but I always wanted them because, of course, you'd like see the infomercial and be like, "This is the coolest thing that I could ever possibly think of," but
right,
never actually had them.
Wait, so they do sell them? I'm sure this is like some off-brand. Yeah, Ilangi.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the technology still gets produced. It's probably just not called.
Yeah.
Magnetics. Well, let me finish off some of my favorites of the year, and then we can round out with a quick Q&A. So, my Marvel Legend picks were the 97 Wolverine, the classic yellow tiger stripe suit on an all-new pinless body, which is very sick. They should have painted the arm hair, but, you know, Marvel Legends gets a pass, while Black Series will get scrutinized for such missing paint apps. Marvel Legends. Another great one here is this comic book Black Widow, which is also on a new pinless double jointed body. And another reason I really like this is not only is it a classic comic Black Widow, but I found her on clearance and she was a Target exclusive. Nothing beats a Target exclusive on clearance. Couple import figures that I really, really loved this year. Mafex Nightwing from Hush. Amazing figure. Blows any McFarlane DC Multiverse figure out of the water, as it should, because it costs 4 times the amount of a McFarlane figure, but this actually really delivers. Another import I loved was the SH Figuarts Trunks. Love Trunks. Best Dragon Ball Z character, and I was happy to finally have a figure of him in this particular costume with the sword.
Got my dragon. Got my
ball. Exactly. Couple other NECA figures too that I wanted to just mention. The TMNT Sinja Patrol Bot from Last Ronin. Probably the best articulated NECA figure they've made so far. Granted, this guy had to, sit in a hot tub for about 20 minutes. But after that, so much great articulation packed into that figure. And I also got a shout out. The NECA Universal Monster line in general is amazing, but my favorite without a doubt this year was the Creature from the Black Lagoon. An amazing figure, my favorite Universal Monster. They absolutely killed it with this guy. Tons of great paint apps. Little light on the accessories, but you do get some great heads. You get a head that has an articulated mouth, so that's pretty fun. And he's just got some really great, nice paint app details and is really well articulated.
That just looks so nice.
Yeah. It was hard for me to choose at first because Bride of Frankenstein came out this year. She's also amazing, but I was like, I got to pick one. I got to go with my boy, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. So amazing figure from NECA. NECA had some really, really great stuff this year. And then my final two, Justin, this is going to really piss some people off because they aren't technically Black Series figures, but how about the Phase 2 Waxer and Boyle from Vale's Toy Store?
I really thought these guys were onto something with their channel, but then they go calling these knockoffs customs. It's almost like it's a joke, but like...
But I'm like not in on it because I don't pay attention to the channel. But I'm going to comment as if I do.
And I thought Nate was the nice one.
Turns out I'm a dick.
It's time for you to own it, Nate.
When did politely correcting someone become a dick move? It's some of my least favorite sort of YouTube comments where it's like their original comment has animosity, some degree of hostility, or like passive aggressiveness. And then we politely defend ourselves and they're like, why are you guys coming at me? Like, right. Why are you guys being so mean right now? You guys can't take constructive criticism. Like, your constructive criticism saying your editing is bad. That's not constructive. Mm-hmm.
That's not constructive criticism. That's like such a common thing.
Yes, I'm definitely getting the crossover Leonardo creature.
Yeah, Nate's a bigger asshole. That was the quote.
Yeah. Which I feel like my comments in that particular situation were even nicer than yours. So I was like, what did I do?
I agree.
But then that guy also gatekeeps custom figures by saying you have to actually do like dremeling work for it to be considered a custom. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit.
Because he's saying that repainting a figure is not a custom. It's a repaint. I'm like, no, it's a custom.
Or, it's like saying this is not a custom figure. Because all the parts are technically already produced. I just pieced them together.
Yeah. It's a custom, but it's specifically a kit bash.
Right.
But it's still a custom.
It's a custom figure.
And this is the same person we absolutely destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
With their DJ doesn't have photoreal comments. I'm like...
We on the channel are... we do always give our personal opinions, our feelings on the situation, but we're also big fans of facts. So when you try and fact check us and you're incorrect and we politely fact check you with the correct information and cite our sources and you still double down trying to say that you're right, it's like you just have to learn to have some accountability. I know it's hard. It's difficult to admit when you're wrong. Even I struggle to admit when I'm wrong, but I've done it plenty, and it's not that hard to do. Sometimes you just don't know everything.
Why does Paplu have the wrong card? That's like the most infamous example.
Yeah, I was just reading through those that discussion not too long ago.
I was too, because someone randomly liked it. Did you notice that? Someone randomly liked one of the tweets from like 2 years ago. So I was like, why are we getting a notification for this?
Right.
And I just see we're like blocked from everyone because it's like an infamous example. You can't politely correct someone without people coming for your throat. Sylvie, thank you so much for becoming a member.
Yes, yes. Moon Knight. What Moon Knight figure came out this year? Mark? Or I guess there was the Target re-release, but I already have that one, so that doesn't... I have every Marvel Legends Moon Knight. I am that guy.
I mean, honestly, Sylvia, I don't really know what to tell you. If Vale's Toy Store doesn't ship to certain EU countries, like then they can't get shipped to you, I guess. I mean, unless you pay someone in some other country, trust them enough
I see.
to ship them to you afterwards.
Yeah.
There's there's not really anything you can do.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a tough situation. Unless you know like a customizer, but then of course you're going to be spending a lot more money paying for actual customs as opposed to knockoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said it.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, there's not... Unless you pay someone to ship it to you, but then, you're going to have to really trust whoever that is in a different country that they will actually ship it to you. So, honestly, I probably wouldn't recommend doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Vale's Toy Store can just fix whatever problems they're having.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
It doesn't make sense to me that they'd be so willing to ship to the United States, but not the EU, which is infinitely closer.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless they have some sort of plug for cheap United States shipping, which they must have.
Well, yeah, because the Wolfpack troopers I ordered last time got here in 9 days from
and
China.
It's free shipping.
9 days.
That is honestly insane. Free shipping.
Yeah.
Like, that is so weird. I don't know how they do it.
It is because of the new return policies in the EU. Interesting. Yeah, Mr. Coffee, they don't ship to the EU because of a return policy that was put in place. What's the return policy?
Well, how come that guy, Kobe, couldn't? Because he's in England and the UK is not in the EU anymore. So why can they not ship to the UK either? Maybe
they adapted that same thing. I don't know.
I don't know, guys. I think I'm honestly done with those KOs though, because it's too much. We need prequel figures that aren't clones.
What if they made a Phase 1 Captain Rex?
I mean... Something has definitely changed with AliExpress shipping. 10 days for my Wolfpack shipment.
Yeah, everyone says they're done until they show off Galactic Marines.
Yeah.
Everyone's out until the next set of clone troopers is something insanely desirable, like when they drop the ARFs out of nowhere. No, you guys saying this is going to get them to do a 212th Airborne. Yeah, 212th Airborne.
Right.
Let's do it.
Also hit like. We're almost at 100 likes. We need 2 more likes.
Yep.
You guys can get it there. 2 more.
Exactly. You're never done. See, and they're capable of doing it because they've already done new tooling. So it's like,
yeah,
the idea of them doing a 212th Airborne or a Phase 1 Captain Rex is like, it's not even far-fetched.
I mean, if you want to, go for it. It's just one of those things where you gotta do your research. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about solving problems and issues that have
and you might end up like Justin and get a bad QC printer and have nothing but issues with it.
Yeah, but if you're a tinkerer, you like to diagnose issues with the machine, go for it. What up, Lazy?
It is the best way to elevate your Black Series display, though, without a doubt.
Truth. Absolute truth. I mean, 3D printing is totally worth it in general, generally speaking.
That is true, but we need the little, straps and whatnot.
Yeah, the ammo, like, there's, like, stuff along the upper arm.
Yeah, the shoulder pad. Ooh. Nathan's doing an original Death Trooper Black Series with the skull breaking through. Like when they became real Death Troopers. Because they're dead.
I'm getting hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we were discussing where we should get food from for the post-stream meal. But I don't know.
Always love a good post-stream meal. You should get go down to the Citgo gas station on the corner of 6th and McCool and get the Broasters fried chicken from there. And thank me later.
Interesting. Interesting. Gas station fried chicken?
Yeah, but specifically you got to go to the Citgo on the corner of 6th and McCool.
All right.
6th and McCool. It's incredible stuff. I think I'm going to have pizza rolls, though. Those air-fried pizza rolls sound pretty good.
Whoa. All right, what do you say? Should we do like 10, 15 minutes of a rapid fire?
Yeah, I would say let's do, like you said, 10, 15 more minutes. We'll wrap this thing up with a Q&A, so any and all questions that the remaining 162 of you have left, rapid fire. They don't have to be about action figures. Whatever you'd like to know about us, we will tell you within reason.
What is your social security number?
What are the three...
Who's your favorite mod? I'm going to be completely blunt and honest right now. I will always have a special place in my heart for Norsky because he was our very first mod, and he was around for like the original streaming days where we actually started with gaming. Like, we played, like, Minecraft, Star Wars, we played the original and modern Battlefronts, and Norsky was always there, and he was, like, the original mod.
Right.
So I'm not going to say he's my favorite, because I love all our mods, and we've gotten to know them over the years. Mm-hmm. I know Fig, he's, like, our number one longest fan.
I was going to say, it's hard not to say Fig. I love all the mods, but Fig has been around. He's a day oneer.
Favorite movie of the year? Probably Oppenheimer. I haven't seen that many actual 2023 films.
Probably would be Godzilla -1 for me.
That's great.
I'd have to siphon back through. Question 1: how does it feel to be a Black Series shill? Bad. I'm wondering where my paycheck is.
Yeah, if we're Hasbro shills, I'm really not making that much money. It's not worth it.
I'm sitting here wondering where the money's at, and there ain't nothing.
Nate, collection tour when? I knew that was coming.
Like we always say, Justin's collection video has got a ton of breathing time. You'll probably see a collection video of mine next year.
I think Nate's been using that excuse for too long, I'll say it.
That's true. I'm looking through my 2023 movies. Ooh, Ninja Turtles was cool. Mutant Mayhem. I liked that one. Asteroid City, the Wes Anderson movie. That was pretty good.
I like the mod that does this silly. Not those mods.
Ooh, Across the Spider-Verse was this year too.
True, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was great as well.
Yeah, I'd probably say...
I think I saw Talk to Me this year. That was really good.
Yeah, Talk to Me was good.
A24 Horror. How do you guys set up your figure budgets?
Pay my bills, remainder of money, free money.
Nate admitting that he doesn't save money.
I do save money. I'll show my savings account on stream right now.
Having a YouTube channel has helped out a lot in this regard.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say really zero in on what you actually need. Don't just buy figs to buy figs. Really focus on what you truly want. After Hammerhead, what Cantina alien would you like to see released from A New Hope?
Zalls. Oh, Zutton. Yeah, that's a good choice.
The reason I say Zutton is because Sarah Lynn Reynolds, who is a sculptor contractor that Hasbro sometimes hires, she said that for Clone Wars Mall, they just scaled up the TVC. They like start with the TVC one and they scaled it up. So maybe they can do the same thing with Zutton.
I would love that.
Old Snaggle boy. Ooh, here's one for Nate.
Yeah. Probably gonna get Chester Cheetah. Seems like a fun one, but I didn't pre-order it or anything. Sean Dixon asks, Halo Infinite Firefight Mode, yay or nay? I'm saying nay, because I don't like Halo Infinite.
Yeah, we're not really fans of the 343 era of Halo.
Yeah. Fig asks, what is best in life? And it's the lemondation of the women. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and Justin hasn't seen Conan the Barbarian. Because he's a fake Arnold Schwarzenegger fan.
Very true.
All right. What was the first figure that started it all between all toy lines? That's tough. Probably a McFarlane Alien versus Predator Alien.
Yeah.
That was probably the first instance for me.
I think for me it was a 3 3/4 inch Black Series Stormtrooper. Not TVC. It was specifically 3 3/4 inch Black Series on card. Remember those?
Oh, geez. What do you think about this one? How much did you pay for all of your collection? Yeah. I mean, whatever retail price is times like 300. Mark asks, what NECA Predators do you guys recommend for a newbie? Feral Predator, the latest one that just came out, and you can never go wrong with classic Jungle Hunter.
I agree.
Gamerzone asks, favorite superhero? Justin?
I mean, I'm a normie, so it's between Spider-Man and Batman, but I also love Daredevil because of the Netflix show.
True. Yeah, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Batman, Swamp Thing, Moon Knight. Fig asks, will you do another free-for-all live stream with members?
Yes.
Yes.
We actually will be Battlefront. If you're a member and you have your YouTube linked with your Discord account, you can join our voice chat. So I'm sure that'll be chaotic, but it'll be really fun.
Upper Decker count, 4.
Have you ever considered quitting YouTube? Yes.
Yep.
Not anymore, though. I think what really helped is getting on a schedule. So, like, Tuesday filming, figure it out, and then I edit that the same night. And then Sunday streaming, or whatever video I have, or whatever video Nate has as far as reviews, finding that balance. But there was a point in time where I was getting a little burnt out.
Right.
But I don't have that feeling anymore.
Yeah, I haven't felt burnt out for a hot minute, but yeah, there were definitely times for sure. 80s Kids asks if I'm getting Retro Duke. I am not. I am pretty much, and I know I say this all the time, but I'm pretty much done with G.I. Joe Classified. Albert asks, have you ever had the why am I collecting all this stuff thought, especially when the space runs out?
I had an epiphany this past year or so. I think it started when I got rid of all my packaging when I was going to move out of my mom's, because I was like, maybe I don't want 5 bins of empty boxes. And then I started to feel like, am I hoarding? Like, I'm not going to sell these. Why am I keeping these? And I just, after that, I've sold a lot of stuff. I've sold a lot of Lego. I've sold a lot of just these third-party, non-Black Series things where I'm like, why do I have these? Sold my solo figs. I don't like the movie. Why did I buy them? Disney Plus stuff. Like, I'm going to sell some figures from Kenobi because I'm like, I didn't like the show. Why do I have these?
Right. But yeah, no, I definitely feel the same way. Like, sometimes I just look around, and then that's when I realize it's time to figure out what I like the least, and it's time for it to go. Wilbon asks, favorite sub/hoagie?
For a second, I thought you meant subscriber.
No, he's talking about a sandwich. Ideally, a general go-to of mine would be from Potbelly's, the sandwich shop. I like the turkey breast with bacon, hot peppers, pickle, Italian seasoning, bacon, Swiss cheese.
That
Or
does sound really good.
the Portillo's Classic Big Beef Hot Peppers. Love those.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite, honestly.
What is your favorite video game of all time?
It used to be Halo 2, but I think what was more of a definitive for me in my lifetime, I would say Halo Reach.
I'm going to go with...
Controversial pick.
Ooh. I do respect the pick, though. As Halo Reach is actually aged like fine wine. Against all odds.
Yeah.
My favorite video game of all time is definitely The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Yeah. I mean, I love the GTA series. Like Pokemon Yellow. That was a defining childhood game for me. Same thing with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time for SNES. Excellent. I wish I could have got the arcade box. That would have been fun.
Right. A98W asks, apart from Rebo, favorite Star Wars character?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I was going to say Obi-Wan Kenobi, probably.
Because I love how he always does the right thing, but he has that like sort of sassy side to him, especially in the 3D Clone Wars. He's like sassy and almost a little flirtatious with like Ventress.
Right. Oh yeah, they totally have like almost like a will they won't they kind of relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Which I mean, if I was Obi-Wan, I'd be like, "Sup, Ventress?
God,
how you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Achilles Music asks, would you consider covering other toy lines more consistently?
I would say no, because that just messes you up in the algorithm and it deteriorates the health of the channel.
If YouTube didn't punish us for talking about other figure lines, I would do it. And I've tossed around the idea of maybe like a second channel or something, but you know, we don't have time to commit to doing more.
You might as well dedicate the time you have to the main channel, you know.
Exactly. Wilbon says Baldur's Gate 3 for favorite video game. Corellian Collectibles asks favorite of the Arkham series.
Asylum,
baby. Asylum
I
is
recently played those.
perfect balance. The open world of City is fine, but I often feel like it's a little empty. So I like the tight, confined story of Asylum. DC McAvoy asks, favorite female Black Series figure? That's
Probably
an interesting
Ahsoka.
Yeah. I don't have Padawan Ahsoka, so I would probably say Mando Ahsoka until I get Padawan Ahsoka.
Mara Jade is great. Bastille is great.
Ayla Secura, amazing. Ventress, great figure.
Jaina Solo.
Yeah, Jaina Solo, especially for the time, amazing
Yeah.
figure.
Appreciate the kind words, Bailey.
Thank you, Bailey. Late
Favorite?
night
Go ahead.
Late Night Collectibles asks, favorite candy while watching a movie?
Kazoozles, now called Sweet Tart Ropes because that company did purchase Kazoozles. But when we used to work at a movie theater, that was like a staple, and I've continued it. I do go towards the Sweet Tart Ropes when Lucy and I go to the theater.
They are delicious.
Yep.
Reese Peanut Butter Cup for me, though.
Favorite non-Star Wars or figure YouTuber to watch? So do you mean non-figure? Because I would say Dead Meat or Red Letter Media for me.
Mm-hmm.
If we're just talking general YouTuber.
Yep. That would be some solid picks. I also... Let me look at my list here, because I
love
like to...
First We Feast as well. I like
True.
Hot Ones.
Yep. Hot Ones is fun. I really like the comic book channel Comic Tropes. That's a good one for comic book stuff.
Yeah, I do like Chris Stuckman.
Dead Meat, of course. I do like Drew Gooden videos. Cody Ko. They're pretty funny.
I've only been driven to purchase merch from 2 YouTube channels, and that's Red Letter Media and Dead Meat. So that would probably be my main 2.
Favorite Scream movie? Number 1.
Yep. Thoughts on the GTA 6 trailer? Epic.
I didn't
Looks
even watch it.
amazing. It looks like such a lived-in world compared to 5, which I love 5. I absolutely adore GTA 5, but 6 looks like it's going to be a more lived-in world, which, it's been 10 years, so might as well.
Rebel Scum says, how do you get a girlfriend with a room full of Star Wars toys?
I mean, it's more realistic than you might think.
Yeah. I mean, here's my best advice. Just act normal. Don't you could draw attention to it, but don't act like it's weird. And I think honestly in 2023 having a collection of something is not weird. I don't think collecting figures is as taboo as it once was. It still is taboo, but not like
We should ask Lucy. Too bad she's not in the chat.
right.
Like, what was your first thought when you saw my absolute
The wall
of Star Wars figures?
Ooh, Lazy Jawa's got a good one. Favorite music artist right now? I have been really digging this band called Military Gun. I saw them live not too long ago, and I've been diving into them full force. Dying Wish is another great band I've been listening to a lot recently. Super Heaven, because they recently came back and I saw them live. There's been a lot of great music, especially this year, and just a lot of stuff that I've also revisited as well. Some great music this year. Denzel. Love Denzel Curry as well. There you go. There's Nixelplix. Don't have a problematic GF.
Yeah, there's some oddness going on. Like, that's like one of my something in the toy community of like people feeling like they have to hide packages. Like, oh, busted.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I gotta get this package in before the wifey gets home. I'm like, like, do you really have someone who's like gonna yell at you for having a package?
Right.
As long as the bills are paid, as long as you're not like, oh yeah, the lights shut off because I didn't pay the electric bill, but I got my figs. Like, if you're using expendable income,
you got to make sure your priorities are straight. And that definitely means taking care of every facet of your life before the figures.
Ooh, Corellian. I'm going to say Han Solo from A New Hope.
Ooh, you know, I was also going to say 2 characters from A New Hope, Luke and Leia. All 3 of them. Let's get resculpts on Han, Luke, and Leia from A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, favorite Resident Evil. 4.
The only one I played was like the one where it's like more of a horror movie game. And it seemed like it was really fun, but it's the only one I watch.
You played 7.
Yeah. Oh,
80s
normal,
kid.
that's way too much to ask.
Right. 80s kid asks favorite SpongeBob episodes.
Bro, hash slinging slasher, that'd be Graveyard Shift.
Yeah, Graveyard
There's
Shift.
so many classics.
Fry Cook Games. Hibernation. The... oh, God. All the Halloween episodes. I love every single one of them. I have a VHS tape that's like the like first like 5 or 6 Halloween episodes and on one.
How about this, 80s? I love all the classic episodes that everyone's popular answer would be, but let me throw you a bone here, because a lot of people hate on the seasons after the movie when Steven Hillenburg is no longer part of the show. House Fancy, where it's like a house reality TV show. That's a season 6 episode when it's like Squilliam's house tour. And it's like filmed like one of those like TLC house shows. Also Krusty Towers, when they convert the Krusty Krab into a hotel. We shall never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request. I'm gonna get that plaque one day.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also don't realize how many great SpongeBob episodes are actually a lot later than
the medieval one, where it's like the
with like the
times
with like the seahorses
jousting,
right?
and then they get thrown back to like the medieval times. Oh shit. Okay, Lucy says, my initial thought was, oh shit, cool and different. But did you think you would marry that guy one day? Because you will.
Band Geeks. That's a great one.
Yep.
Favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni. Pepperoni and black olive. The salty and the savory. Pepperoni and black olive is my favorite combo.
Yeah, I'm just a strict pepperoni fan. Although I do love a good pepperoni, green pepper, and onion pie. Ooh, here you go. Did we like the movie Predestination? It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Nice deep cut there, DC McVoy.
Yeah, I do like that movie. Why are you skipping over who would win in a fist fight, Justin or Nate?
What? How do you answer this question?
Nate would win. He's bigger than me. He's more muscular. He's taller. He has more of a reach. I'm actually a really tiny guy.
I would say.
Well, I'm tall, but I'm just like look at my arm. Like I'm just like a tiny little guy.
I mean, my arms are twigs too. I have,
but you have the forearm strength.
I got my Popeye forearms, and that's pretty much it.
With your job, I just sit in a chair all day. I don't get proper amount of exercise.
Yeah. Let's see here.
We got a super chat here from Nixoplix. Thank you for the channel support. $5. I assume you guys recorded your own intro theme music. That is true. Have you written whole songs together? Yeah, the Out of the Basement theme, the do new, that was Nate and our friend Connor, and then Figure It Out. Figure It Out. That was Nate, me, and Bucky.
Well, hold on now, because you technically invented the rhythm of the Out of the Basement theme song.
True, because when Out of the Basement first began, it was movies, comics, games,
And bullshit.
music. Yeah, and bullshit. So I just randomly, one night, I was like, out of the basement, out of the basement. And that just randomly, it turned into do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. And then it was movies, comics, bullshit, movies, comics, games, bullshit.
Yeah.
So yes. And Nate has been in bands and stuff. I am not a musician. Nate is the musician.
Yeah, we get Justin on the vocals. I'm trying to convince him to do something fun for next Halloween.
Yeah,
I think would be.
But Nate, you've been in actual bands and you have played shows before.
Yeah. I mean, obviously nothing substantial, but
right.
I had like a pop punk band when I was in high school. That was probably the furthest we ever went as far as like playing in front of people. But then it was after that, it was a mix of hardcore punk bands, more just general hardcore music. And then indie rock as well. Got my indie rock project with Connor. If some of the music was more easily accessible and not hidden away, I would totally share it, because some of it I still like. I'm like, you know what? I like this.
Fig, no.
Yeah, not at all.
I'll never forget when we got our first YouTube payment. It was like mission accomplished. It was like just reaching that milestone of, so if you have a YouTube channel, you can't get the money until you make $100. So like if there's less than $100, you won't get it until you get to that 100. And when we first got to that $100, because we were all debating about what we should do with our first $100. Me and Buck, we wanted Outback Steakhouse.
Right.
So, and also like first 1,000 subscribers and then 10,000, which, speaking of our live music, if you watch the 10,000 subscriber special, you can see Nate, Connor, and Bucky performing the Out of the Basement theme and the Figure It Out theme on video. Which is, I love that video. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. Iron 9, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 9 Four Horsemen figures between Mythic Legion, Cosmic Legion, and Figure Obscura. I love them. Favorite film soundtrack?
Oh, gosh. I actually own the Interstellar soundtrack on CD.
It's a great soundtrack.
I love the Interstellar score. Mm-hmm. The Hateful Eight also has a great score.
Yep. I was going to say...
Django, too.
Halloween, The Thing...
Drive.
Yeah, Drive. That's a great one. The Guest, just simply for Annie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, The Guest has a great soundtrack.
Antonio. It's Antonio Berlin Breakdown by Annie.
Yeah.
Great song.
Lisa says, I want Justin to shave his beard, but he refuses. Just for fun. How's that fun? How's that fun?
So that stems from not Obi-Wan's question. Would you rather shave your beards or go bald? I would rather shave my facial hair.
Yeah, I would shave my beard before I go bald.
For sure.
Take over Papa Turney's stage for the Out of the Basement theme.
Yeah, we'll be like, hold on, Papa. I got something for you.
We got it tonight.
Except I'll have to have session musicians. Or no, we bring Connor and Buck all the way with us just to play.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Oh, yeah. Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah.
The original Mortal Kombat movie.
Honestly, the OT has some of the best film scores. Mm-hmm. Honestly, like Spider-Man trilogy as well. I love that main theme. Danny Elfman. Nightmare Before Christmas. Love that. But the OT has some great track. Like a lot of the tracks of the first Star Wars film, I think, are underrated. Like the Little People Work, which is like the Ewok, like dun 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 dun. Like I love the Ewok tracks. Obviously, Cantina Band number 2.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're big fans of synth scores. So pretty much any movie that's got a decent synth score, we're like, I love it. Neon Demon. That's a good one. Nicholas Winding Refn.
Yep.
What a random question. 80s Kid says, which Joan Jett and the Blackheart song do you prefer? I Love Rock and Roll or Bad Reputation?
I'm going to go Bad Reputation on that.
I'm going to go the song Do You Want to Touch. That's my favorite Joan Jett song. Hey, there's Paige. Hateful Eight score.
Nice.
Boom, bodo, bodo. Ooh, yeah, shout out to Ray's theme. Yeah, shout out to Ray's theme. Favorite Terminator movie? Terminator 1.
Yo, T2, I'm not going to say it's bad or anything. Obviously, it's amazing, but it might be a little overrated compared to 1. I think 1 is better. I think it's the better film because I like the horror atmosphere in part 1.
Yep. Well, and, Terminator 2 falls for the classic mid-'80s, late 80s, early 90s trope of put a kid in the movie.
Yeah.
Put a kid in the movie. Aliens did it. Put a kid in the movie.
Which, it's fine, but I prefer the first one. Same thing with Alien. I prefer Alien 1.
Put a kid in
Aliens.
the movie. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that too.
And then they're doing it with Star Wars now. Put a Grogu in the show.
Put a little guy in there.
Put an Omega. Put a little Leia.
Paige asks if you had to choose what to eat for your last meal.
She gonna kill you, Nate. She gonna kill you.
Probably chicken wings. I don't know. It's like some nice buffalo wings.
Chicken wings. So I'm assuming this is death row. Order
Right.
chicken wings. You can use the bone as a shiv. You can escape
And I'll dual wield.
your
Two
chicken bones. Just
Yeah.
do you as a kid, what did you see yourselves doing at the stage? When I was a kid, when I got older, I wanted to be a paleontologist because I was obsessed with dinosaurs.
Ooh.
And that was always I'm going to be a paleontologist.
Yeah, I would say I always wanted to be in a band because my dad was in a band when I was growing up, and I always thought that was the coolest thing on planet Earth, would to be the drummer of a rock and roll band like my dad, which I did try, but then as most people find out, it's basically impossible to make money from music, especially music with instruments involved in it. So yeah, you kind of let that dream go away.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yes. Worry.
Yeah.
I won't be here next stream.
Yeah. And like I said, it's 50-50 for me. I'm not sure. It's so close to the holidays,
Are Paige and Lucy Swifties?
Yes.
Lucy...
Paige is a Swiftie.
Lucy is not.
Yeah, so this is a recent thing with Paige. She's just randomly, all of a sudden, not random. I mean, she's like Taylor Swift ever since we've been together. But she's definitely been on a huge Taylor Swift kick. And yes, I am not a fan of Taylor Swift. I find her music very boring, plain, generic. There's nothing that really grabs me about her music. I feel like her voice is very typical. The songwriting is very typical. There's just nothing that makes it like special to me. Whereas like I like pop music.
Yeah, I was about to say, we both know the real woman icon of pop.
So Justin and I are actually pretty big Lady Gaga fans, and I feel like Lady Gaga, she's got an amazing voice, an interesting, unique voice. When Lady Gaga sings, you know it's her.
And just like the production of Lady Gaga's albums and just the more experimental electronic vibe stuff.
Yeah, and she's more willing to go outside of her wheelhouse, whereas Taylor Swift kind of stays pigeonholed in like a poppy, acoustic-y type area. So I just
like art pop.
It's okay to like Taylor Swift, and I'm glad so many people like her music. But for me, I just find that there's nothing substantial for me to enjoy from her music, and I feel like that's missing. And that's why I don't like Taylor Swift. Yeah, see, I like Lana Del Rey. I like Dua Lipa. Ooh. Favorite? I like Billie Eilish. I've seen Billie Eilish in concert with Paige, and it was great. It was great.
Yeah. Lucy's obsession is Elton John. That's like, I feel like that's Lucy's number one thing for music. Elton. She has seen him live a few times.
I would probably say my favorite Lady Gaga song is Donatella. That's a great song.
That's a good...
Off of Art Pop.
Yeah, Art Pop is a great album. I do like that album a lot. There's so many good ones to choose, especially from like the Fame Monster.
Right. Lady Gaga doesn't really have a bad album. I think, her, even like Joanne, which is like a totally like different switch up for her, has so many great songs on it, like Diamond Heart and Joanne and Perfect Illusion and Just Another Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look at all the Just Dance, Love Game, Paparazzi, Poker Face. Mm-hmm. Like, that whole album is just, like, nonstop bangers. For the Fame Monster. Or I guess that's the deluxe version is called the Fame Monster.
Well, right, because it's her first two albums combined together into one album.
Yeah, but I agree. I also really like Art Pop.
Mm-hmm. I saw -1. It was great. Favorite video game of the year? Resident Evil 4, the remake. Justin's is PUBG again.
Mine's PUBG and for like the sixth and Monopoly.
And Monopoly.
Year. Yeah, I've talked about this quite a few times. I don't play story games anymore, so I don't buy like new video games. I am the type of person, and my friend group is like this way as well, with like Brandon and Brendan, is when we get into a game, we just stick with it for literal years and years, and we'll take like maybe 6 months to a year off, but then we're just right back into it. So that's the current period is PUBG, because Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, get that shit out of here. PUBG is the GOAT. It's the OG. It's what kickstarted this whole Battle Royale craze. Fortnite should be ashamed of themselves for copying the Blue Storm Zone. It's embarrassing. And then they just, let's kidify it. I hate it.
Tell me how you really feel.
So PUBG is the GOAT. It's more tactical. Fortnite is like the watered down kiddie easy version of PUBG. Yeah, Fortnite has clone troopers.
Rebel Scum asks, what kind of kid in class were you?
Quiet kid who got bullied.
As Paige points out, I was a skater in middle school and high school, so tight pants, long hair, skateboard. Didn't give a shit about school But I was also really quiet in school, kind of minded my own business. Also, you know, had a hint of bullying. PUBG is mid, Zoo Boy. Oh my god, Mr. Coffee. Oh my god,
it's still great, man. They're still pumping out new content. A new map just dropped, and I know it's just and Monopoly. So like Monopoly for Xbox. Me, Brandon, Brendan. It's like a Thursday night tradition. Which, by the way, if anyone out there has Monopoly on Xbox and wants to play Thursday nights, because it's like so impossible to find a game and we have to make like a looking for group post and jump through all these hoops just to get a I know H1Z1 came first, but I feel like PUBG is what like kick-started it. It's like what made it blow up. But it's so impossible to find a game in Monopoly, and I want anyone out there who has it for Xbox and wants to just play Thursday nights, join me. Join me. And yes, because you know what it is, Wilbon? I think it's because I like gambling. I like going to the casino because everything is so bright and shiny. But I do not have
Justin admits he has a
gambling
problem
money.
on stream.
I do not have gambling money, so I never go to the casino. Like, I'll go once in a blue moon because my mom is one of those moms out there, you know, the type. They just go to the casino, and I'm like, where are you getting all this money? I'm like, and then they win. I'm like, I want to win too, so I'll go.
I want to win too.
So, and I love the satisfaction. So I feel like Monopoly on Xbox just gives me that same, like there's some chemical reaction in my brain when someone lands on my hotel. I'm just like, I'm a winner, bro.
I mean,
Nate agreed. Nate loves Monopoly on Xbox.
I've always loved playing Monopoly. Even like back in high school, me and my friends, we would get together. We would play my physical Pokemon Monopoly board all the time, like endlessly. And the thing about Monopoly is that no one realizes is if you actually play the fucking game how it's supposed to be played, it doesn't take 5 hours.
Right.
You have to make deals. You have to trade. It's part of the game.
Yeah. And obviously, video game version, there's no banker. It just does everything for you. So that helps.
Right. There's no cleanup on the Xbox version.
If you guys just knew the relationship I have with our friend Brendan, who is just notorious for starting shit and debating.
Yep.
So it gets so heated with the deal making. So I know that's like such a random thing, but I love Monopoly, the video game version. And we have played physical Monopoly once or twice.
True, because you have a Halo Monopoly. But the thing about new Monopoly now is they've removed spaces from the board.
Ooh.
Well, you know, because everything's like 2 blocks now. There's like no more three. Yeah. There's like no more 3 block spaces.
Right. So, and it all comes back to what I was saying about like when it comes to games, like I just stick with the same games. Like so for me, it's an endless loop of Minecraft, Halo: The Master Chief Collection, especially ever since they added Reach, Friday the 13th the game, Monopoly, and PUBG. That's like the 5 games that we go through our phases in, and then we just endlessly loop around those games. I don't know.
The thing with Justin is he doesn't like to learn new things.
Dude, I'll fully admit.
If there's a new game that comes out and it has any RPG mechanics, Justin's out.
Hey, I played Destiny.
Shut the fuck up.
I played Destiny.
That does not have RPG mechanics in it.
Sure it does.
That's like
but that is true. Like I tried to play Fallout one time and I was just like, oh my god, like
But
Get me out of here, bro.
I think it's more so along the lines of like when you play a video game, you just want shit to happen. And so when there's like games where you have to like learn a little bit, take a little bit of time before the shit starts happening, then you're like, no, this is just too much.
It's that, and I want to play with friends. So like I am much more of a fan of competitive multiplayer. Like I want to shoot real people in the video game.
Wow, Justin.
I want that. I want to outplay real people. Like outplaying an AI computer bot. I'm like, of course I can outplay a computer bot. That's cake.
But you're also resistant to play new online multiplayer games though. So
I am, because I like my safe and cozy games that I know what I'm doing. Because I don't have any time. I only have one night a week that I game.
Now, I'm not going to totally blame this on you, but I am going to totally blame it on you. The reason the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game died is because you didn't get on it.
Yep. I love Zooboy right here. Justin with movies, slow burns. Justin with games, boom, boom.
It's totally true.
It is 100%. My taste for film is like all the way up here. My standards for video games, I just need explosions and I want to shoot my gun.
It literally makes no sense.
It makes sense to me, damn it.
That is Justin in a nutshell. Yeah. Also true. The 10 to 15 minute Q&A has now reached 45. Classic.
True. I love the rapid fire Q&As though.
Yeah.
I love it, especially the out of pocket questions.
Now, myself, on the other hand, I love single-player games. I love playing games on my own. I love role-playing games. Give me Pokemon. Give me Elder Scrolls. Give me Fallout. I'm playing all those games. I'm like the opposite of Justin. I can't play a game for that long. I get so damn bored of the same thing every single time.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a comfort thing. I really think it's just the one night a week thing.
I am going to try Baldur's Gate 3 now that it's on Xbox. For sure. I mean, I get it. You only game one night a week.
Yeah, so it's like...
I don't know what you're doing the other 6 nights, but hey.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. No, but it's true. One night a week, I just want to play something I know. I want to play with friends. That's another thing. Like, I don't really get to see Brandon. So, like, I just like that we can get together one night a week, play a game. You already know.
If only you guys just wanted to play something new.
You like Monopoly.
I do, but like we've been playing Monopoly and PUBG since 2017. We've been playing.
That's true, but we just recently got back into Monopoly. Like that's only a 5-week stretch, maybe 6 or 7 or 8-week stretch right now.
Right,
it's more of a recent thing.
There's just so many games out there we could be playing that are fun.
Screw that. Screw all that. All modern games are is microtransaction bullshit. That's all any modern game is. Literally, Battlefront 2 got, like, indicted by the feds, and they were like, we got to investigate this for child gambling.
That game
That's
also...
all that garbage is.
That game also came out in 2017, Justin.
That just goes to show the last... That's the last time I was, like, into this.
Justin has not played a new video game since 2017. I would say, on average, Justin is actually...
PUBG came out in 2018 for
Xbox. It was in beta in 2017, bro.
But Xbox, I think it was January 2018.
Doesn't matter. You're arguing semantics right now.
I'm not, dude. I refuse. I'm gonna be playing Halo Reach multiplayer.
Battlefront 2 does have one of the greatest comebacks in gaming history.
And we have played that a lot over the years. It's great. I love the modern Battlefront 2. I'm just,
Yeah,
it's late stream, so this is when I just spout my nonsense.
Justin still didn't even play Jedi Survivor, so...
I mean, if you really want me to get controversial, that's all PlayStation exclusives are. It's third-person action-adventure with a different skin.
I mean, I
Spider-Man, God of War, Uncharted, Last of Us. Hey, we have so many exclusives. It's all the same shit. Third party. Come over here, do this thing.
Third-person shooter action
Collect
adventure
all
game.
the things on the map.
And then people argue. They're like, Uncharted is nothing like The Last of Us, even though mechanically it's like the exact same game, except one has zombies and the other one has guy with guns. Diablo 4 was pretty good before that first update, and then the game got nuked, and I haven't played it since.
I agree, Zooboy. The stories are what makes the games. I agree. I'm just shit talking.
Well, I mean, the thing is you get so many Sony fans that act like the games are like something more than they are. Like, if I had a reasonable person like Zooboy who could probably admit that every game mechanically is virtually the same, they're at least all the same genre, third-person action-adventure. But just, you could admit the stories are great, but the games are all just kind of samey.
Yeah. That's factual, Bon.
Yep.
What they did to Halo, oof.
Yeah, Xbox's problem is they have no fucking clue what to do with the games that they own. Like, they're just like, what do we do with Halo? Fable.
Yeah, you want to talk about I'm stuck in set 2017, you should see these 1313 boys. They're always playing Fronty 2. It's a shame that, like, what'd they do? They shut down some server or something for that game? I can't remember. There's like no dedicated servers anymore. They shut something off. I know everyone was sad.
I don't know.
Bro, the Rams. What are they doing, man?
Sports.
They should have did better.
They should have threw the ball harder.
They stopped community support for it. It's a Star Wars game and clones. Damn.
Yeah, so I don't know. Video games are still great, but most of them are single player.
Yeah.
Or cooperative.
I just hate microtransactions.
I mean,
I hate in-game currency and all these coins. Get your Destiny coins.
But see, the thing is you say that, but like you can play Destiny and not spend a dime. It's all cosmetics.
That's true, but back in my day, we used to be able to unlock those cosmetics through playing the game.
I mean, I agree, and obviously you still unlock some cosmetics from the game. I think as long as stuff like that remains cosmetic, it'll never actually bother me.
Justin says he wants to play with friends and real people. But that's the thing. My friends are similar to me. So it works out. It works out perfectly. My two friends that I game with on Thursday nights are literally the same way as I am.
Yep. All three of you. We just want to play 2017 games. And then I'm like, hey guys, can we play this new, exciting, interesting, and different game that you would all probably enjoy? Yeah, and then you all go, no!
New, exciting, interesting, and different, even though it's already dead. Because I know you're talking about Texas Chainsaw. It's the same shit. Gun Media, let's do a hide-and-go-seek simulator. Rest in peace, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Except for
maybe if you, Brendan and Brandon, would have joined with me.
Yeah, we would have single-handedly saved the game.
Damn right. Damn right.
See, I like being the sweaty. I like shooting. I like skill and dexterity. I like being a skilled player. Try hard. Because I want to win.
Unless it's a new shooter game. Because that's completely...
Because it's all the same shit. It's like every Call of Duty. It's the same shit every year. Never changes. It's just a different skin on the same engine. And then it's just the same game. I'm like playing Madden 2017. You're like, you guys should hop on Madden 2024. It's super different. Nah.
Tony Romo is on a different team now. Jim Swanson's a quarterback now for the Johnsonville Sausages.
The Johnsonville Sausages. The hell?
Oh, shit. Yeah, Mr. Coffee for real. Like sweating in PUBG with the 6 other people.
That's just...
It's all bots, but Justin tries to tell himself differently.
That's not true. It's only bots in the casual mode of the match. The actual genuine, when you play ranked, it's real players.
He's like, I don't care if it says I'm totally a bot 1, 2, 3, 4, bro. These are real players, bro. I'm capping these fools.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about.
You guys are capping, bro. I'm on a kill streak right now, fam, and it's all bot kills.
Oh my god, dude. Bro doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, I love Johnsonville sausages, too.
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
great.
Nah, my feet don't stink. Not Obi. It's not true.
Could smell his sweat. Doesn't have to be your feet sweating.
True. It's mostly my hands, dude.
Let's get a pit check.
Let's get a pit check. Well, I'm wearing a black shirt.
Yeah.
It's not going to show up. I'm wearing my Black Series Cantina merch.
Oh, hell yeah. I like this.
Let's run it back.
Yo,
I'm literally like those people who are like, yo, red and black box was goated, bro. It was like the best. But that's the thing. You can't make fun of me because I fully admit I'm not in denial about my mentality. I fully own it.
I fully respect you at least being able to recognize that you're trapped in 2017 when it comes to gaming.
Yep.
But when did the Monopoly game come out? Because what if that was actually...
Oh, that's way pre...
Oh yeah, it's probably like 2013.
Yeah. How can you find out?
I'm typing in Monopoly Plus release date. 2014, baby.
Sheesh.
November 25th, 2014. Yeah. Dude, next year that game will be 10 years old. Holy shit.
Like I said, we need a full game. Thursday nights, boys. Help out your boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to turn everyone around, and they're going to be like, hey, this is pretty fun. I think I'll play it.
Okay, well, yes, that Monopoly, yes. But specifically Monopoly Plus for the Xbox One.
Yeah, right. Thursday night, I need a lobby. Mr. Coffee, shut your trap and come play. And then you'll realize, this shit popping. You'll be like, so happy.
You'll be like, what is that PUBG _ bot 321?
No, I'm talking about Monopoly. Monopoly.
All right, I love Monopoly.
You need 7 people.
Well, yeah, because the patients from the nursing home don't log on anymore.
Right.
So
it's actually been oddly easier finding a game lately.
Good.
I'm like, wow, Renaissance.
I like
having a Monopoly Renaissance.
I like this. I like the sound of that. Oh man, that's funny.
It's not. It doesn't cost any money. It's like $2.
It's probably more than.
I will PayPal you.
Let's see how much Monopoly Plus is.
You can buy it for $8.99 on Amazon right now.
Ooh. All right.
It's $14.99 digitally on the Xbox store, but $8.99 on Amazon. I will PayPal you $8.99, and you'll come play, and then you're gonna be like, "Damn, that's pretty fun." You're gonna be a total Squidward about it. You're gonna pretend you're gonna be like taking that one little bite, and then you're gonna go back to the trash can. You're like, "Give me that Monopoly, give me that Monopoly," and then I'm gonna see your gamer tag. So-and-so is online at Monday at 10 a.m. and you're going to be firing up Monopoly.
I love that.
$8.99 on Amazon. Buy it now. and we'll play Thursday nights. And Zooboy, switch around your movie night, change it from Thursday night to something else, and then come play Monopoly.
I like this idea, Cook. Take the $8.99 and don't buy Monopoly.
Shut your ass up. That's a whole clearance Black Series figure.
You could get any clearance Black Series figure you want that you already own.
Oh. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me.
I'm glad this has turned into a gaming roast of Justin. We do
Trooper.
True. Orange line, orange pauldron, Sand Trooper. But no, Monopoly is great. The Monopoly game for Xbox is great. We've had some of the most fun nights in our lives, yelling and screaming at each other, going, "Dump it!"
They all come crawling back. What can I say?
It is fun. I just wish Justin would have played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
What's the Monopoly? I'm down.
We've literally talked about doing a Monopoly stream. It's just one of those things where it's like, no one would watch that. No one would watch that.
Or would you guys?
We need to, let's just make an Out of the Basement 2 channel where we just shit post on it. And we Monopoly stream, we just throw whatever on it. It's just
Blu-ray update.
It's a catch-all channel, and it's all unedited content.
Yeah. All right, we should probably go now. I'm starving, bro.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good time to end it. So definitely thank you for joining us. Definitely thank you for joining us. That's a phrase. But appreciate the 130 people who stuck with us this whole time.
Yeah,
definitely just
shizen.
Got off topic and just started talking about random ass crap. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. I do have a video going live later this week. It is a Return of the Jedi Darth Vader comparison between the new one and the Blue Line one, and the results may shock you. Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. Anyone with a fully formed brain will know the result of that video, but you should still watch it anyway.
Truth.
And then I'm also going to have another video out this week that is going to be basically like I don't know what should I call it, like a roundup. It's going to be a Black Series
catch up.
A roundup, a something. Or it's going to be a video where I talk about all of the Black Series figures I bought from this year that I just didn't review. Just kind of give my general thoughts on them.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Commander Cook. Cash money.
Thank you.
Cash is king, my friend. Appreciate you. By the way, Cook, Lazy Sunday sometime? I saw you recently hit 2,000 subscribers. We'd love to have you on. Maybe you can show off some of your amazing custom figures on the show. Let us know. Yeah, I didn't know you filmed that.
What?
Video. The catch-up.
Oh, I mean, it was just it's like quick and easy.
Yeah,
just talking figgies.
Yeah, and then we also have an idea for our next banger. So
right,
that'll be my next that'll be the next video that I edit outside of Figured Out. So we got some stuff coming. We usually like to go pretty hard in December. Also, our top 10, yes, our top 10 Black Series of 2023 went up. So definitely check that out. It's doing really well. A lot of people are watching it. I appreciate everyone who has watched it so far and left a comment. It's usually one of our bigger videos, more important videos of the year. So definitely appreciate the support on that. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Check it out. Watch that top 10 and get mad that we put Wicket over the Magna Guard, over...
Someone said, I can't believe you put Wicket over Jesse. And I'm just like...
Over
Jesse's
Cad
a
Bane,
repaint
over
and
Jesse.
It's inaccurate. It's not even that good of a figure. Wicket is a new sculpt, baby, with paint. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wicket superiority all day.
Wicket is gang. So, yeah, check out that top 10 video, and then check out the Vader video and the Black Series catch-up video going up later this week. So, like Justin said, we'll also have a new banger soon. as well.
Yeah.
So check that out. And otherwise, though, I think that's pretty much all we got for you on this stream. So thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great day. Eat some food. Hang out with the fam. Do whatever you want. It's Sunday. It's time to relax.
Truth. We did a clue last week.
We did do a clue last week. But, yeah, Wicket haters are banned. But yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on the stream.
Later, guys.